I found the song. Take Me Away from the Stellar Blade EP, the Winter EP. Can I see your father's EP?
Come on, let's get away. I've been waiting for this day, let's take a break. Escape the ruined cityscape. It makes you wanna find a new place. Don't wait, the sun is shining too. Take a sip and dip in the oasis blue. Staying cool, cross the desert lands. Worth it in the end, for me and you. Get up and let's dance.
Y'all want to see the blister I got in the kitchen? It looks egregious. It looks like a fucking wart. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show you. Does my MIDI controller also not work? That's manageable. I know what that is. MIDI Saya, I think, right?
Come on, get up, dance with me. Come on, look up, feel the breeze. You wanna see me wear this purple bikini sun kiss. Come on, get up, dance with me. Come on, look up, feel the breeze, babe. It's a new day, holiday.
Oh, I literally didn't add the one for fucking for stream again when I realized the thingies. Yeah, it's MIDI 3. It's MIDI Spring Beats number 3. There we go. That one, I mean, I should have noticed that faster. It's literally in front of me and you'd think I was clever enough to fucking turn on a light bulb, but apparently the answer is fuck no. Okay, number 3. This will be called OBS Eternally. There we go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm hurrying up, I swear. I promise. I'm rushing, I swear. Don't be mad at me. I'm adorable. I'm adorable. Don't be mad. Or do be mad, honestly. I don't give a fuck. There's only one person I need to not make mad.
Get up and let's dance. The music makes you sway. Look at my dress. How about an ocean maid? Are you obsessed? Don't ever look away. Take me away. I'm gonna wear all your favorite outfits.
I'm gonna wear all your favorite outfits. Wear way too many dresses. Oh my fuck, I do love this song. It is absolutely a boon. Every day is better with this one track. Oh my gosh, golly gee willikers, Fritz. My gosh. My straight up Tuesday. Oh, and I try to line these up one by one. There we go. This one didn't get renamed. There we go. Now it's named Voice Meter. There, and we'll line everything up there so it's super complete and super compact and super scrumptious, and I'll match them one-to-one into where they go locally. There we go, that looks pretty. So voice meter, OBS is the only thing left to route, and then I need to route the MIDI controller to OBS. Y'all, I moved away from input leap and whatever else. I'm using Spring Beats vMIDI now instead of input leap, and basically all of the architecture from that one dude has gotten sunset in this house. No offense, I think. I don't... Do y'all want to see my blister now? Song's over. Look at it, it's huge. And it's getting milky on the inside because it hates me. Anyways, whatever. I'm not a pop the blister girl. I'm kind of afraid of that. It literally scares the fuck out of me. Sorry that I looked at my phone. I was talking to one of my friends. We're talking about PyInv, Conda, and Mamba, and we make shitty jokes together. And no, I can never show you that chat. It is literally full of me being the most reprehensible shit skank of a fucking human ever seen to anything. So, no. Only a very small group of people get to see it. The whole chat? Fuck no. Okay, so is it connected? It's connected. I just tested this. I don't know why I'm questioning life, reality, and everything. That's very silly. I saved my config. That's not very silly. Yes, I'm moving OBS. Yes, I use the preview mode. Yes. Yes, I do. It helps, because then I know what I've got queued on the other, and I can just switch things. but I also have a preview when I select and then switch, which means if I switch scenes to like just games, then it's never a problem. Anyways, I want to play video games, but I want to watch YouTube. Oh my fuck, I did call this We Ramble. I didn't even mean to ramble. Anyways, NuGet repo just dropped. Private fucking repo, but you know what? Private thoughts sometimes. So, little description. Sunshine and sunflowers in a box. Guess who has very, very many big smiles? I forgot, I gotta nuke the fucking documentation. Anyways, I just have, as you can see, a little servers directory. We have master D, pillar, and salt. So if you know what this is, you know what this is. So I'm starting to manage the Windows machine, WSL instance, provisioning stuff is all how I set things up. Got Linux in here, got common, got my template files. And very soon, I will be moving to making a template of the salt repo so people can just put in their own states with a few helpful helpers that aren't too personalized. So like setting up a system level mini forage and NVM, for instance, just not giving you my pillar. Right now I need to sanitize this and make documentation, so that's not now. We have some tests, those are nice. Test info got moved from shell to PyTest. Based. We like that. That's how it should happen. And we're defining all of our settings for the Python shit we use for linting and management in our Py project TOML, as one should. I've learned this thanks to outstanding people. Your father's, Eve, and let's see, possibly dermatitis, but that's not mine that I learned it from, it's someone else's. My workflow currently failed an itsy bit, but who the fuck gives a fucky wucky? Not measy wheezy. Not measy wheezy. Ooh. Anyways, so I've had fun. This is what I've been like kind of wrapped up in for a bit. So it's like, you know, 43% salt stack, 13% Python, 9% makefile. Oh, that's a cool thing that I've been fucking with. Did y'all know that makefiles are really fun? Because I literally just learned this. So things are separated up, right? We got testing with PyTest, etc. I need to re-add the Kali minion because I actually do have edge cases to test for with Kali rolling release in terms of the Docker repo, which I would have preferred to learn on a container as opposed to my whole fucking server that I run this from, both writing it and deploying it, taking a shit nap, and SSH locking me out because it moved from port 22 to 2222. And so that's usually what I run on WSL. Because I'll run Windows SSH on port 22, and then I'll run WSL's SSH on 2222, because I'm cool like that. We got cute fixtures, like defining our shell, how we deal with managing what salt call does. I mean, there are references to it, it'd be everywhere. So it just makes sure that salt gets ran with sudo if we need it to. Ran with sudo if we need it to. Damn right. And PowerShell accepts sudo right now, so that's very handy. Again, little requires nonsense. Gotta love it, gotta need it. I learned that I have to fix this. I need to change this line from Mamba activate to Conda activate, because I learned, because I'm kind of dumb, that Mamba's for managing the environment, Conda still for interacting and entering it. I just didn't know this because I'm kind of dumb. And I was like, why is my terminal halting? Have I done something wrong? Have I committed an affront against humanity? Have I done a bad thing? Do I suck? Maybe. Validating states, because, you know, gotta validate states on Windows, gotta validate states on Linux, gotta compute the shit that only exists on the thing. So now, when I run tests, the tests execute shit based on the makefile, so the tests can be really consistent between architectures and deployments, and they just like evoke shit inside the makefile. So Salt can spin up in a container on the GitHub workflows, Salt Master spins up, minions spin up, Docker file is absolutely fucking chef's kiss, my dudes. Let me make sure I don't have any weird artifact in it, and I'll bring it right back in a second. Oh my gosh, I love talking about fun shit with y'all. Okay, cool beans, no weird shit. No weird shit, okay. This is like absolutely fucking rough. So, you'll notice that we have 161 lines. Well, this is saving me from having to do much, right? So we make a salt base for a lot of different shit. We're making a multi-stage fucking build on this. We got Rocky right here. We got salt base deb made from salt minion deb. Oh, sorry. We We have salt minion deb from salt base deb. So we're making a base on multiple infra, and then we're just deploying. I had to hit my desk so my camera doesn't break. Deploying across things. So, you know, we make our RSA keys. Keys are baked into the images, generate pre-shared keys. So when I do like git build, I'm doing a lot of steps, but these steps are really impactful. We're clearing out the source list as one does. We're adding the fucking like, you know, mirrors we might ought to need. We're gonna go ahead and entry point for the minion gets copied in. Boom, boom, chmod. You can kind of guess what happens here. Then from that lovely base, we make another Debian one. That's the master. What's the master do? It fights your mother and it fucks for your father. So no, that's what I do. Anyways, so then we got our salt base deb. We got our minion for Debian. Got our minion for RPM. I know, lovely, right? With that rel version 9. And got our minion for fucking my brain. Oh, and then we deploy our minions at the very end. Sorry, I misspoke at some point. But it anyway is, it's really cool. Multi-stage build. Takes care of all of it. The entire test architecture is managed from me never having to run a command. And that's good because these test minions don't come up on default. It's just baked in every time you run Docker build. The make file is 9% of the code base? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro! That's kind of funny. Well, I've been using it for a lot, so I mean, fine, that's good. So anyways, y'all, this has been my joy of recent. It's not public yet. I will work on that. But if y'all wanted to go look at the other nonsense that I have been able to make public, we do have a GitHub, and I'm kind of a bitch. So I guess there you go. Oh, apparently the chat that I have docked inside OBS isn't the actual working chat. So that's nice. Hello, I'm sorry to have gotten you late. I see that you messaged. I apologize. I need to go fix the fucking docked chat's URL. So if you don't mind, let me go do that. Our first VOD of the day that I wanted to stare at is The Forgotten World of Zelda Online by the lovely Juniper Dev. I'll give you a link to their channel as soon as I can actually know. We're going to start with this one short, but I'll make sure I funnel this all in. Just give me but a second. This short is about to be the background track to me getting my shit together. That was pretty fucking cool. Okay, I see where it is. Let me get it done right now. Also, I think I have social stream not starting on launch right now, which is totally my fault, and StreamerBot. I used to have them start on launch. I used to literally never think about it. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to like good, repeatable infrastructure. It is like so nice. Y'all, I am like absolutely glad as a fucking goblin with a goblet. Okay, there's social stream. Oh, there's you. YouTube people, live chat, not top chat. Top chat censors the people. Live chat's where it's at, my dudes. Entirely. Okay, cool. Let me get the link in for just our chat. Wait, no, it should be updated. Oh, it's because social stream wasn't running. Okay, I'm dumb. If you want to see our projects, I linked to you. And if y'all wanted to support the seemingly very cool creator, where the fuck is their channel in here? It's not. Okay, cool beans. Juniper Dev. If y'all want to support the illustrious Juniper Dev and their conquests take over the world and see the end times come faster, probably not that last part. But the little Vio was like honestly one of the funnest little computers I never had.
I was an only child growing up, and I also had relatively unrestricted internet access, so I spent a lot of my formative years talking to strangers online. RuneScape, World of Warcraft, Star.
Hey bud, how y'all doing? How y'all two lovely goofballs doing today? You just got here. I have new infrastructure. Everything's insult. Don't ask. Do ask. I don't care. It's fun. I had fun. I'm doing fun stuff in the compose. Like really fun stuff. I need to do the Windows test infra still. I'm using Docker to do it, so I need like to work on my KVM deploy, but like everything else is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I know I'm not done waxing about it. It's been fun. I like stuff. I like things. I have IPA deploying. It's happy. I'm happy. We're good. We're winning.
Our Stable, Animal Jam, I played them all. So on one fateful day in 2017, I came across this game on the App Store, and it was called Zelda Online. Little did I know that this game would become a myth of its time, and I would invest thousands of hours of my adolescence into it. And not just that, but I would go on to work for the game, and then revisit it 7 years later, now in 2025, only to find it completely abandoned, but also somehow still alive, in a weird but powerful way that has completely changed my perspective on gaming. This is one of my favorite and most personal videos yet. This is a story that you don't know, but you've probably still felt with your childhood game. Zelda Online came about in 1999, and it was started by some guy in his basement, using Java, as all good things are. His name was Stefan Noor, and he wanted to make an RPG game.
Oh, Risk of Rain 2 rather. Not bad in limited bouts. Yeah, it's fun. Like honestly, there's a lot that hit like that. Yeah, it's a good game. I like Risk of Rain. I like RORR, the little 2D one. I might play that again sometime soon. Might hit it tonight. You never know. You're playing too? I could play Reloaded. GG's. Thank you. Thank you all for being the loveliest chat known to humankind. Thank you. I'm sure that bat kind and cephalopod kind have better chatters, but that's only because cephalopods are better. Sorry. Sorry everyone, but it's true. You're not a cephalopod. I'm not a cephalopod. We're all lesser for it. It's good. We're deep in the watch later territory. We got this.
Where players could build their own maps and levels. So he started to make that game, and he took a lot of inspiration from Zelda: A Link to the Past, and he called it Zelda Online. It is a pretty big risk to square up to Nintendo like that, but you know, this wasn't meant to be a huge project. This was just something he was making in his basement. But then more and more people started to find Zelda Online. It was featured on the small platform that it was published on. And at this point, Stefan wanted the project to stay alive, so he renamed it to Grawl the Adventure. Now, because Grawl was all about—
I think in Risk of Rain 2, I like playing as Robot Buddy the most. They're my favorite that I would consider quite OP-zity-peasity. But no, Bandit's pretty legit.
Players being able to make their own worlds, we ended up with a pretty big ecosystem of Grawl games. Nowadays, there's 4 main Grawl games that are out there. There's Grawl Era, which is all about guns and gang life. Grawl Zone, which is about space. Grawl Wild West, which is all cowboy western themed. And then there's Grawl Classic, which is the one that I played, and it's the one that most closely resembles Zelda Online. The Grawl gameplay loop is pretty similar to any MMO. You can socialize and make friends, spar, fight for territory on the map, maybe roleplay, which is a pretty big thing, or try and complete quests. Amidst all that, you can customize a house, play minigames that are hosted by admins, and explore. Now, on average, there would be maybe 2,000 to 8,000 people online at a time, and probably double that on Grawl Era. There were constant—
Bro, this had 2,000 to 8,000 online. Yo, Zelda Online for the win, bro.
Admin-led events happening, sparring tournaments, guilds rigorously fighting for territory on the map, holiday events, VIP updates, so much content and so many people, business was booming. But the best part came from something that'll make any MMO either amazing or horrible. And it's the player base. Because the reality that I encountered in this game, and really any online game that I touched at 12, 13 years old, is that I got to talk to so many people from so many different walks of life. I met fellow students, I met adults.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I've I met a lot of shitty, like, irresponsible, inappropriate adults for what it's worth, like everyone does. You shouldn't do it. Keep your kids off the internet. But, like, in, like, online games, I found friends that I have till this day. One of my best friends, we met playing a fucking video game. Like, we've still been, bro, it's been like 15 years. We're still besties. We still talk to each other. We still check on each other. Like, we're the most consistent people to each other. Don't talk to strangers online. But, you know, my experience of it, yeah, fucking 99 out of 100 people don't fucking do. I met one genuine one. We looked out for each other. We kept creeps away from each other. We supported each other. We never let each other down. We always had each other's backs. That's one of my homies. It's one of my truest homies. And don't forget, y'all, struggling means you're learning.
Well, in their career, I met people in different countries, people 6 time zones away. I met people who had traveled the world and people who had never left their hometown. I met highly logical, smart people who'd destroy me at chess, and then also artists who'd—
Wait, Resident Evil 5 was from, like, it was a multiplayer game? That is wild. That is absolutely wild. And I'm glad you finished Fallen Order. It's a really good game. I do like Jedi Souls. Did you do your second playthrough yet? Because I'm partway through the second playthrough where I dropped off. I'm dressing up full Sith. I'm going full asshole. I mean, I haven't been on in like almost a year, so Stockton is probably a bit miffed at me. But you know what? We move. I will go back to it in time. I've been everywhere. I'm going to reinstall Risk of Rain Reloaded because I miss it.
create things I could never dream of. I met people who had a lot of money, and I met people who didn't have any. I met people who worked 3 jobs, and I met people who couldn't work. I met people who saw the world in such this beautiful high light, and then I met people who didn't believe in it. I met Christians, I met atheists, I met artists, I met entrepreneurs, I met parents, I met teachers, I met optimists, pessimists, and I realized just how big this world is and how many people call it home from so many different places for so many different reasons. I learned that from Grawl Online Classic.
Did I say Reloaded? I meant to say Risk of Rain Returns. Oh my gosh. I still have 2 if you want to play later on.
But I also did when I played Final Fantasy, or Fascia Diva Drama Show on Roblox. But really any online game, and that's the beauty of it to me. The more that you think about it and the more that you reflect on your experience in these games, the more you realize how unique MMOs are from a cultural perspective, because all of those things I just explained, all those people, all those lives, all those lived experiences, they are everywhere around us in real life, but you just don't see it. Unless you'd go and talk to a stranger on the street the same way that you'd send a private message to someone in a video game. You'd probably be more hesitant to join a random conversation in real life, but you wouldn't in a video game. Because what these games have that real life lacks is the existence of what's called a third space. Third spaces are places where it's socially
Third spaces and or middle spaces, yeah.
acceptable to go up to a stranger and talk to them. It isn't your home, because that's the first space. It's not your workplace, that's the second space. But it's a place like a library, or a cafe, or a restaurant, a park. Theoretically, it's the majority of public places. But you're probably thinking to yourself, hang on a second, Juniper. I don't go and talk to strangers in these places because that would be weird. Yeah, because as time has gone on, it's become less and less socially acceptable to talk to strangers, even in the environments that should be fostering those connections. But the whole point and the thing with MMOs is that that's always been okay. If you're in a game of Valorant, it is perfectly acceptable, if not kind of expected, to talk to your teammates. Sure, people might be toxic, there's like a 20% chance, maybe 40% if you're a woman, that someone's gonna tell you to end your life. But the fact that it's not out of the norm—
Wait, there's only like a 10% chance people will tell you to end your life while you're playing video games as a woman? I was pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but like, I feel like it's more, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if 20% hits it for its amount of frequency and depth. I was adding a YouTube VOD like section to the template. I'm working how I want to do my template going forward. So I just kind of pulled it off screen like when I'm not paused. Cause reasons, right? Okay, cool. Reasons. Lol. Reasons. That's why. Fucking reasons. Y'all are stuck with me for a second while I actually work on my template again. Because if we're gonna have to like rebuild stream stuff, I'm legitimately gonna rebuild our stream shit. We'll just call it YouTube VOD, not YouTube VOD archive. Keep it there. template file, well, right beneath the title, I suppose. And just single quotes, got our double lines. I have to rebuild the script that helps. I think it calls the scripts to do this. I have to read Obsidian shit.
To start a conversation and to talk to someone you don't know is what I'm talking about. During COVID, I used to go on the Among Us Discord server, and you could be by yourself and just join a voice chat with 9 other people and play the game. Everyone would be talking verbally as the game went on, and everyone would generally follow the rules of like deafening when you're dead and leaving the call, and like that is such a cool thing. And that feeling right there, that is what Grawl was for me for so many years of my life. And if it wasn't Grawl for you, because I highly doubt it was probably Destiny or World of Warcraft or RuneScape. And you're not going to believe who the sponsor of this video is. We do have to take a break, but I am so excited because today's video is sponsored by Old School RuneScape. I used to play a lot of RuneScape back in the day, and it was a joy to come back to it now. Because for the first time since 2013, there's a brand new skill in the game, and it's sailing. It completely changes the way that this game is played because now you get to man your own ship, travel the oceans, and sailing is a whole new expansion of the world. One of my favorite parts of playing an MMO is exploring and just seeing the different areas and how they're designed, the different NPCs, and sailing just enables more of that. There are now 30 plus new islands in this game, and it's just a whole new experience whether you have played old school RuneScape before or not. Now, you might be worried that this is just another grind fest of doing the same action over and over to gain XP, but it's a lot more interesting than that. There's a variety of ways that you can gain XP in the sailing skill. You can navigate and steer, there's quests at different ports, you can race, salvage shipwrecks, there's so much. So if you're ready to get cracking, that's a pun, then check out
Oh my gosh, it was such a good pun for her ad read.
my link in the description and get sailing in old school RuneScape. Now, moving on to something a little unrelated. You know how a sound effect can hold so much emotion and nostalgia? Something like this. Or this.
It's the perfect combination of peanut butter and chocolatey flavor. Reese's Puff Cereal, part of a complete breakfast.
When I hopped back on Grawl Online Classic for the first time in 7 years, I was bombarded by these sounds. The sound when you get a private message. The sound when you swing your sword.
These are my scripts for Obsidian. Yes, I'm really bad at like how to do JS. So create dir JS is a hope, skip, and a wish. But I usually evoke like conda run. So it'll execute from a directory back, and I'm like, well, why is it having trouble? But it'll usually do this for like the clipboard, right? Well, here's the thing. I need to make the conda environment again, and I have to do that because I don't have an environment.yaml, you know? I have a requirements file, so I'm just going to make it manually, then save it. But conva env create, I need to type tac in for name. There we go. I'm just gonna work over her for a second while I get this sorted.
The sound when you load into the game for the very first time. Allow me to take you through the world of Grawl Online Classic here. You start your journey on Balam Island, which is this quaint little island surrounded by water. It's actually true for all islands now that I read that. Once you complete the tutorial, which involves killing a few of these soldiers, you're able to leave the island and then make it to the main world. The map in this game is actually pretty big. There's a lot of different areas with different features, but everyone usually hangs out in the same area. And that tends to be in Grawl City, which is smack dab center of the map. Grawl City is home to where anyone who just kind of wants to hang out and chat will be. But as you can see, there's...
I don't know why I'm so dumb. I was doing conda inv create. No, it's just conda create. Oh my gosh, I'm such a fucking goober. Absolutely a goober. What was my old environment name? Obsidian Resolve? I'll just call it Obsidian. Because that seems about accurate. Just do that.
Really not a lot of people here. There are a few other major areas of the map. There's Swamp Town, which is where you can farm for in-game currency. There's Yorktown, which is where admins will sometimes host horse racing events. Snowtown, which is probably on its way out because of global warming. But Grawl City is where it's at. This city used to be packed. You'd have to be fighting for a spot to stand to not get covered up by somebody else. Every little room in the town would have people in it. But now, the burger joint, desolate, just NPCs slaving away. Any little hotel building is completely empty. The bank is also empty, as it must be a recession, nobody's here. There's something so strange and so sad about seeing your childhood game, a place that once had so many people, so dead. Even the nightclub in this game used to be thriving. There's a little, oh, what's it called? Not a DJ booth. Oh, what is it?
Jukebox?
A box. DJ box. what is that thing called? Jukebox. There's a jukebox at the top of the DJ club, and this place is also completely empty. Oh, wait, it's not. In came a player with 2 whole minutes of playtime in this game.
I've been using a whole like environment.yaml for so long that I've actually forgotten how to manually and long drag make a fucking conda environment. Oh
I begged him to know what he was doing here, and he said that he used to have an account, but he lost it, and now he's just back for the nostalgia. And for everyone that I've ended up talking to and asking why they still play this game, that seems to be the answer. It's nostalgia. Most of these people had played the game in the same era that I had, and were only back for the nostalgia. Nostalgia is such a powerful feeling. And I know that from those Minecraft edits that everybody posts on Instagram, but it's true. It is such a strong feeling because it's ultimately the comfort of familiarity. It is such a comfort that people will log onto a game that makes them feel nostalgic years after it's dead and spend their precious time there purely because it's familiar. Instead of doing anything.
Yeah, typing conda create is causing conda.py to take a poop on itself. So I'm just using Mamba create, name obsidian, then Python, which is the declaration I forgot to do. Yeah, I feel kind of dumb. Actually, hold on, let me cancel this out. Let me tac H this really fast. There's a way to save this when I'm writing it. I'm gonna do that. I think there is. I don't fucking remember. I don't remember stuff. I don't know things. I'm just doing stuff. I'm just a gal, okay? I'm but a girl with a smile on her face. What do you want from me?
Anything else, trying a new game, a new hobby, meeting new people in real life, whatever it be, it's easier to go back to something familiar, even if it's not what it once was, because it's comforting. It's kind of a trap, in a way. It keeps you locked into this idealized version of the past that doesn't exist anymore. Whatever game is nostalgic for you, the feelings that you had back then playing it, the way you played it, the game it was, isn't there. Yet, we still play to get the tiniest little hit of what life was like when it was. But I guess that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm reliving my experience here from 2013, looking at my old house, my items, reminiscing on how cool I was in 2015 for having this beaver morph. Ugh. And sorry, just while we're talking about it, I have to show you my house. Please, seriously, yeah, I insist. Come on inside. I've got all kinds of little pets everywhere. They all have names, of course. There's this little,
That is such a pretty little house.
Musical trail that
there's a musical trail and cute pets, and it needs hugs, and there's a duck in the pond. There's a duck. There's a spider named Gavin. There's a snake named Ted. There's a cute little Curious George-styled monkey. That's fucking adorable. Patricia the peacock looks petable as fuck. Walter the cow sounds like a lot of Walters I know. Oh, there's a cute little Aaron over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a Danielle and a Dozer and Evan. Did I say Evan? There's Gordon. Gordon looks like Gordon Freeman, but again is blob fed, so whatever.
You can walk on and it'll play a little song for you as you go. And if you keep taking that trail, you'll be able to find the inside to my house.
There was Yvonne the peacock as well as Patricia. Yo, that's pretty.
Yeah, these are my ducks. These are 106 of the finest ducks in the country. I called them the Union. Anyone who visits my establishment always has a pretty positive thing to say about my ducks, or at least something that I hope is positive. Oh yeah, they're yellow. Even Coco Gilman liked my house. Oh, sorry. Coco is an admin. A Grawl police admin. Yeah, he's a legend. See, everyone back in the day wanted to be an admin because admins essentially ran the game. These were the people who would handle reports from players if anyone was being bad. They could fly around the map and manipulate the world with their special abilities. But most importantly, they would host the public server.
Oh, with SaltStack deployed, I'm like keeping a consistent mini-forge in mini-forge 3. We're no longer mired up in those days of running shit as the user. Now we're fancy and we do shit the right way. And y'all, my next step is serving up PowerShell configurations to everything enrolled. I'm no longer gonna let OneDrive fuck with me. Doing it myself.
Wide events. Basically what would happen is an admin would send out a message saying, hey, there's a portal that I put somewhere in the map, and here's a hint as to where that portal is. The first 30, 50 people, whatever, that make it inside will be able to play the event. Coming back to Grawl in 2025, I was locked and loaded, and I wanted to win an event. I tried time after time, racing to these portals. Everyone was faster than me. I guess they added mount speed or something, because I was so slow. Unfortunately, I did not make it into any of the events, but the games themselves could look something like this. It would be some little minigame hosted by an admin. An admin like Coco, who had complimented my duck house. But the thing is, I know Coco. Because at the peak of my Grawl career, at 13 years old, I applied to be an admin. And I got hired. Next thing you know, I was the one hosting the events for thousands of players online at a time. I was the one sending clues on really niche locations in the map. I would go so all out with those clues. I would literally send out like periodic table elements, and if you referenced a periodic—
Oh my gosh, can I not get content over a list of— wait, get content is not recognized as the name of a command. Like, get content. Okay, I have multiple files, and I thought I could just pass them all. Nope. Can I just like path a lot of times? Oh fuck, I have to learn how to do this. 1 second. I'm gonna go cry.
You could decode the message to figure out where on the map the portal was. I went all out, but I was also deciding what graphics would make it into the game. I was banning people. I was in charge of kind of managing the general upkeep and the public image of this game. It was so much power and so much responsibility, but it was so much fun. Being an admin for this game was a little bit crazy though, because was I 13 years old? Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of games get free work out of us being children. Like, I remember being but a child. My best friend, met playing video games, also a child. What do you think they did with us? They put us to work. She never got paid. I didn't care about me. I just cared about her.
My parents know I was doing this? No. And follow-up question, do my parents watch my videos and this is how they're gonna find out? Yeah, it is true that sometimes I would be in the middle of hosting an event for thousands of people on my mom's computer, and she would come in the room, so I'd switch tabs and then have to lie to my manager and tell them my Wi-Fi went out. But it really is crazy that I ran into Coco, someone who I used to work with, and he happened to see me online and message me. He was able to show me a lot of the animations that he's gotten into making for the game, which is really cool. And I was able to find my old admin account. And yeah, this is how I got the name Juniper, by the way. Little bit of a lore drop, but admins always had like really unique, usually single word names, so Juniper kind of fit right up there, and it has stuck ever since. While I was recording footage for this video, some people actually recognized me as being the admin from 7 years ago, which is so crazy because one person even had screenshots of me announcing them winning my events that I hosted. They have a statue in their house of my admin account. Like, what? What? Life is so crazy with timing like that sometimes, but it also just made me realize something. The same people who are playing this game right now for nostalgia, which, like I said, is pretty much everybody, are the same people that I played this game with 7 years ago. In a weird way, the community behind this game has stayed the same. We've grown older together. We're watching the game change together. And we're all here in 2025 chasing that feeling of when we were all younger together. In this moment of reflecting on my childhood and other people's childhoods and my time as an admin, talking to people who somehow remembered me from all that time ago, I felt what everyone in this game has been chasing, and I finally understood it. The nostalgia. This year on Halloween night, Coco hosted a costume contest in Grawl City. The entire area was packed to the brim with people who had probably just logged on for the event. Seeing everyone dress up, pair up with random people to make a group costume, watching Coco host it, I felt a feeling that I hadn't felt since I was 13 years old on my iPad mini hiding under the covers in my childhood bedroom. That feeling doesn't come from how fun this game is or how good the graphics might be. It's the feeling of logging in after school, or rapidly switching tabs on my iPad so my parents don't see that I'm talking to strangers online. The feeling of starting a conversation with a stranger and knowing that in that moment, they are somewhere in the world staring at a little screen the same way that I am. Some of my favorite parts coming back to this game in 2025 weren't anything big and flashy. It was having the smallest, mundane, brief conversations with people as I passed through different parts of the map. I found someone who had a similar bear mount as me, so I said, "Nice bear," and then they threw a bush at me. I ran away, terrified, but they apologized and we hugged it out. Another guy complimented my mount. He didn't really speak English, but I was able to figure out that he has a yellow horse mount. Someone else was asking for music recommendations, so I referred them to one of my favorite songs of all time, and we just started talking about anime. The more that I looked at these conversations, the more that I realized this is kind of just like starting small talk in real life. These aren't the profound, deep conversations I talked about earlier that give me a new perspective and change my life, but they're still just nice. The thing is that I just don't normally start these conversations in real life. Whether it's because we don't have those third spaces anymore or because I'm afraid of being seen as weird, I'm never the one to start talking to the stranger in the elevator. I won't strike up a conversation with the person who's scanning my card in the drive-thru, even if there's cars that we're both waiting on. I usually don't really talk to the Uber driver either. And I'm not shy. I have no qualms talking to people. I really like talking to people, but I'm just never the one to start the conversations in those environments. So it's weird, because in Grawl I do. And I did as a child. And the more I think about it, the more I wonder how different life would be if I didn't hesitate so much to talk to people. I don't think it would have some grand, significant ripple on my
I mean, no, if we talked to people more easily and without fear, we'd be riding Chocobo, actually. You accidentally run into old EverQuest guildies? That's fucking based, honestly. Like, it's like, I will always, like, say don't talk to strangers on the internet, except one of my best friends is totally one of my friends from, like, playing Guild Wars back in the day. Like, we are close as fuck. We are thick as thieves. We are close as shit. She's one of my besties. I will always check on her. Like, she is so dope. Fucking love that gal. I've called her bestie for, like, 15 fucking years. No, 10, 15-ish years, somewhere between the two. It's been a long fucking time. We've been, like, friends for a hot minute, bro. We met when we were, like, 15. It's been more than 15 years of friendship. We met when we were fucking 13. No, 14 or so. It was still pretty young, but, like, we've been besties for
entire
ages.
life, and it would really change everything for me. But I do wonder, because in those moments where I start the tiniest interaction with someone on Grawl that means nothing, I feel joy. Returning to my now dead childhood video game hasn't really inspired me to keep playing it, but it has inspired me to maybe talk to the person next to me in line, the same way that I would if it was in a video game. Maybe this video gave you something to think about, maybe it didn't. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!
Hey guys, let me paint you a picture. So I'm going to tell.
Let's paint us a picture later. For now, y'all, if y'all want to support Juniper Dev, there's the link to their channel again. Like, I hope genuinely, I had a good time. I saw the Silk Song video get suggested, and I was immediately hooked. Like, I was insta hooked because I haven't played Silk Song yet. I'm looking forward to it someday soon. But, like, honestly, I'm kind of just like, when I first launched it on release, it was buggy on the Steam Deck, so I just kind of gave it time to breathe. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Moikai.
Tell you what happened recently, and what does this have to do with the legal case that Denins is currently in as a defendant. First and foremost, Denins was watching a video about a AB, who is a Ethan Klein cast member, an H3 cast member, and an employee of Ethan Klein's. So again, should you be watching these videos, commenting on a employee of Ethan Klein's when Ethan Klein is suing you? The answer is absolutely no. No lawyer would give the thumbs up here. It creates a lot of potential future legal liability. But beyond this, let's assume that you do watch a video. Should you then talk about Lena, who is AB's girlfriend, I believe, potentially wife, brush the tail of a dog?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure they're married. AB and Lena? Right? I hate to be incorrect and misspeak, but, like, I thought they were married, and it was their first holiday with the in-laws recently, and that was a whole mess that AB should probably tell himself, because I would hate to get in the middle of the recantation of a lot of family drama in a way that is less than helpful. Trust me.
The dog barks, and you're talking about, oh, you shouldn't pull a dog's tail when your planet Hassan, since you're an orbiter, has pulled a dog's tail so hard it's lifted the 2 hind legs off the ground. And there is video.
President Trump's immigration crackdown.
We're gonna skip less for now, not out of disrespect, but out of a place of love, and I just my poor little heart just can't for the life of it like muster the whatever it takes to. I'm cognizant of what happens with fish, tail getting pulled by Mr. Hassan Piker, etc. I'm just like, I'm aware of it, and so I don't mean to say that y'all should instantly be, but it's one of those things where I'm just gonna be like, well, as interesting as Les's take on things are, I can run from this and feel like I did like not help, but I also didn't make myself think of it right now. So I'm sorry that I'm not sorry.
Now targeting Ohio. ICE arresting illegal immigrants in the capital Columbus and across the state in what's being dubbed Operation Buckeye.
So it turns out illegal activity is spreading faster in America than anyone thought possible. Because here we are in month 2 of the fraud takedowns happening in Minnesota, and the
Okay, so I swear to fuck that, like, I just don't know what the fuck 62,000 and quote 62 Somalis flood Ohio is gonna be like at all. And it was the fucking, the whatchamacallit, the title is clickbaitable. Like, I got clickbaited. Okay, so we're gonna play video games?
Trump administration is already opening up a second front in Ohio, where whistleblowers say you'll find similar fraud rings plundering America, and nobody's trying to stop them.
Agents nabbing criminals, aliens from places like India and Somalia, some convicted of violent crimes.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. Where are the children at? No children inside of this daycare center. And look, at this daycare center right here, no children inside of this daycare center. But between those buildings, over $2.6 million.
This is despicable. The fact that Democrats were at the helm for 4 years, this happened under their watch. And part of it is because we did not enforce our laws. We didn't have systematic audits. And what I'm seeing in Ohio is just the beginning.
They've taken advantage of the system here in Ohio, and we're putting a stop to that, allowing us to go after the worst of the worst who have been embedded themselves in these communities near Columbus, Ohio.
This is also a microcosm of a much bigger scam that the Democrats have been running for decades now and drove up the cost of things like housing and healthcare and education, the hallmarks of the American dream, making that totally out of reach for working class Americans.
Oh, score. I can do Mamba instead of Conda Run. Oh, that's fucking baller. That's fucking... Y'all, that's the bee's fucking knees, bro. If you really want to know where a path is, if you do Python impip v, you'll get full-ass paths to what you're looking for to be able to validate really quickly. What? That did not work.
Whistleblowers say there's massive levels of fraud.
Now. My Conda install is a little borked still. Again, it's like system level install from a Windows host, so I'm not the most surprised, but like it's a little hard to not notice. I'll work on it.
Now taking place in Ohio. And while the news is scaring people, trying to make it sound like Trump is out there doing another thing to get people who aren't from the United States originally, nobody's talking about how the fraud that we thought was limited to just one state may now be in many different places. And it's being uncovered on the regular. How scammers build businesses with only one goal in mind, not to treat anyone, care for anyone, or help anyone, but rather to collect money for America's less fortunate and then spend it on themselves. Which is exactly what we're now being told is happening in Ohio. And what types of fraud are we talking about? Well, first, we've got illegal immigration, the type of fraud ICE has been battling all year in this country. And we're now seeing them arrest dangerous fugitives from all corners of the earth who just happened to be in Columbus, which was recently labeled a sanctuary at one point by the Trump administration. But the real reason ICE is now here is because what we're witnessing is an all-of-government approach to stopping every single kind of fraud that's out there. And some of this fraud is stealing millions of dollars right out of America's piggy bank. Just like the schemes in Minnesota that we're now learning involve completely...
Yes, I did try to attach this to like a local local OAPI endpoint. Guess what happens? I never got that far. I forgot that there's like broken, undone work inside of my Obsidian Shell Commands plugin. I forgot there is stuff that just hasn't been done yet. I forgot that there are environmental variables I now have to update. I've forgotten a lot of things. But the most scary thing for me to forget is that I love the taste of all of your fathers on my upper lip.
Fake businesses. So obviously fake, they should have failed audits, but those audits never happened, with authorities looking the other way, which whistleblowers now say is also happening in Ohio, with fraudsters setting themselves up as supposed medical providers caring for family members, a scheme enabled by a network of doctors and government programs that look like they were set up to be ripped off. But before we get into the fraud schemes taking place here, we've also got to look at who ICE is arresting, because this will tell you something else.
So today we got a 47-year-old Guatemalan national. Checks every box as far as community and public safety goes, domestic violence, DUI, criminal trespass. We got a good team.
They started articulating driving under the influence, and like, can I be honest? A part of me was like, are they about to say DEI? But no, they said DUI, so there's a difference there. That one kind of like left fielded me in the way that you really can't left field a gal out of the blue. That was fucked up to do, honestly. It shouldn't be like that to me. I'm adorable. What are you doing? What y'all doing? Yeah, goobers.
Team out here today. Homeland Security Task Force with some DEA guys, IRS guys.
So they got that guy, a fugitive with a long rap sheet who just happens to be hanging out in Columbus. Now, why would he go there and hang out there? Well, because this place doesn't like to cooperate with federal immigration enforcement. But that hasn't stopped locals from sounding the alarm, saying that Trump is coming for them next just because they might not be from the United States, which couldn't be further from the truth. Immigration enforcement doesn't care where someone's from as long as they're here legally. And if you aren't stealing from the federal government or defrauding our country in some manner, there's absolutely nothing that the Trump administration can do. But what exactly are we looking at when it comes to financial fraud in Ohio?
So in Ohio, and there's many states like this, Pennsylvania and other states too, where you can go in and you can say, my aging parent needs a home health care and I want to provide it. So the state will, as long as a doctor has approved it, continue to pay you. It could be for 10 hours, 12 hours, up to 24 when it's critical care. So you could sit at home without caring for an elderly parent who really doesn't need it, make about.
So my friend was considering doing like a similar thing to help, not like this, not like the fraudulent way, as in the state certified me as like a person who could like go with some help with some shit. And like, I've been like waiting for ASD resources in my area, not that state, for over 2 years now. And they just don't move. I've had to write my governor. I've had to write to and call and email, the Department of Human Services as well as NIH just to get a bit of headway, because no one knew when they tried to pass me around that there actually is no resource. So that old joke we used to make when we were young autistic kids of what resources? Apparently, sometime recently, people got resources, blew my fucking mind. And then also, after getting resources, some people felt themselves so entitled to them and the desire to fuck up the database that keeps us safe and gets a 40-year-old data set actual fucking hope for people to stop dying in their fucking 30s. Well, apparently, a bunch of people defrauded that fucking system, and that's so fucked. Did y'all know that the data that gets corrupted by misentering people as autistic without actually getting a proper validation on that fucking diagnosis corrupts the data of a 40-year-old study, and it puts people who have been known to drop dead in their 30s at risk even more so, and corrupts the chance we have at good health outcomes? Did y'all know that? Because that's the reason I've been pissed at the whole Minnesota thing. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, we should just manually purge every Minnesota entry until recertification from the database of ASD people. Sorry, APS can't help you today. Eat shit, motherfucker.
About $75,000 to $90,000 a year. Now you add two parents, that's $180,000. Now you add your in-laws, $250,000. You continue to add this, and you wonder, what are the services being provided?
None, apparently. Nothing's being provided, and it's alleged that this type of home health fraud is rampant in Ohio, but as you're about to see, This isn't the only place where businesses and individuals say they're going to care for people and do absolutely nothing.
Where the children are?
Yeah, where are the children? It says you have 102 children here, and you got $2.66 million this year in funding, and $2.5 million last year. We're just wondering where the kids are.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley.
And where are you? Which department? That is harassment.
Oh, we are from ourselves.
Yeah.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. Look at that. Shut us down.
Right, it's the same thing going on in Minnesota. You've got providers that are empty of patients and full of taxpayer money somehow. What a coincidence. The theft of government money is the new scam in America. A scam magnified by our formerly open border, which allowed individuals to enter our country without proper vetting, setting these programs up for the predictable results we're all learning about today. And this is why the Trump administration isn't looking at crime in America as a state-by-state issue, and is instead looking at this as something that puts the entire country at risk, especially when you realize how easy it is to set up these fraudulent businesses.
So a lot of providers came and said, fraud is occurring because we said we weren't going to rubber stamp this paperwork, so they went to other providers. Their home healthcare network saying, we'll make it worth your while. Well, sounds like a kickback to me. So we really need to investigate the Medicaid system and who really needs critical care, because that's meant for our disabled, our elderly, and people who really need it, not to just live off our system.
This needs to be looked at. You've got whistleblowers. This is all out in the open.
I like calling it abled dis sometimes because I have the sense of humor of like a nightingale in the sun or the snow. Like, I'm basically useless. I just moved it off to the side for me. Y'all can still see it. I need to get this game in like borderless fucking titties. Ah, that's how we do. We open fucking Caden's mod, that good old special K, and we just tell it to, you're gonna do borderless full screen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all fucking night. Not literally with y'all.
Trail of crime in these fraud rings, and nobody's looking into it, or nobody thought they would ever have to look into it, because you better believe that if the king of fraud himself—
Wait, what do you mean by these people are going to be real upset when they see what rich people do? Like, this, you realize that the fraud is being done by rich people, right? Like, you realize it's recently fucking very wealthy people doing it. Like, the fraud has been used to stand up businesses that are supplanting the wealth of people. So first off, it's not any different. Secondly, who the fuck cares in the sense that it's not new? It's literally same shit, different day. Everyone knows what, in quotes, rich people do. Like, it's not a big fuckball surprise. I'm molding because the database corruption over lying about like child care and ASD care absolutely makes it harder for people like me to stay alive and risks fucking more of us dropping dead at 30. Like, the rest of it, it's kind of like, yeah, we're fucking seeing like old fucking devils and shit. Okay, it's not great. It's really not. But you know what? You fucking take what you get. You try. You do what you can with what you have. And right now there's the fervor to stop something that has a cascading effect. And like, again, I think my anger, oh sorry, and you're like, yeah, but they are only angry on Fox News because they can't point at immigrants. You realize that like, you can like point at rich immigrants, Pete, then I guess. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, you can talk about how it's a system that's been used on the backs of immigrants too. You can like go hard, you can go really hard. And the whole like, I don't know, like fucking, I don't give a fuck about Fox News. Why would I give a shit about like the wills of what efforts and fucking goals of an organization predicated on making ad dollars off for engagement to peddle fear to people? No, what I care about is actually learning. I will go and be my own first source. So I don't know what those, in quotes, those other people are gonna do, because they might live an entire experience that is entirely fucking foreign to me. I don't look at the same shit. I go and be my first source. I'm the bitch that read all of fucking HB1 on stream. I don't know what the fuck you want from me. I can put myself in someone's frame of reference but so well But again, my gripe about the whole fraud going on is that it negatively impacts my cohorts. It makes it more likely that I drop dead tomorrow and that the next one does too. And it puts our research back another 40 fucking years. And I don't like that. There's my upset. So I can't really stipulate on what someone else feels. I know why I'm upsetty spaghetti. And when upsetty spaghetti, sometimes you just have to sit in it and accept it for what it is. That is that. I'm upsetty spaghetti. And that's why. There we go.
Well, if we're vice president in this country, none of these investigations would be happening. Something that would have benefited the fraudsters, allowing them to roll their schemes out even faster to your backyard even. And you know what's funny about this? Even the folks allegedly involved in these schemes know who's partly responsible for them.
Where is all the money going for if there's no children at these daycare centers?
Sir,
Yes.
I told you, please leave.
Yes, we have a question though. Where is the children at these daycare centers if there's millions of dollars?
Ask the local government.
Ask the local government. At least they're honest. You've got the local government creating programs that are perfect for criminals, and what do we expect to happen? We should expect to see nice looking, brand new, unused daycare centers with nobody inside them, and reports of home healthcare taking Ohio by storm. All of these systems having the appearance of legitimacy.
A list of all of the healthcare companies. Loads of them right here. We want healthcare. Healthcare here, healthcare right here. Another healthcare company right here. There are 3 healthcare companies inside of this building right here in this room of 7C.
So if this is happening in one part of America, and now we've got whistleblowers saying it's happening in other places as well, it makes sense why the Department of Homeland Security is moving south to tackle this stuff up in Ohio, where the schemes are a little bit harder to track down. You see, these don't involve setting up a fraudulent business that's obviously got no customers in it. Oh no, they have to do with enrolling as an independent healthcare provider who takes care of a relative who's getting Medicaid, which then pays out tens of thousands of dollars for the care received. And the reason these things are harder to track down is because you don't have businesses that you can just go and look at and say, oh, it looks like there should be 100 kids in there, but there's nobody in there. No, this is happening in private residences where people are also living. It makes these things a lot harder to spot if there aren't any whistleblowers, which there are plenty of whistleblowers.
They should know that they should be following the laws. You have individuals now that are scamming the Medicaid system in Ohio. They were trying to push these providers to rubber stamp providing bills so that they could have disability help and so many other things for elderly care when they didn't need it. And when the provider
let me ask you though, what stands out to me is the percentage of young people that are claiming to be autistic, the percentage of elderly people making claims, the percentage of people that were making claims during...
Right, that's the thing. All of these schemes should be huge red flags, because why is it that in Ohio we have these massive numbers of people who are on home care and have all of these...
Also, so here's the thing with ASD diagnoses, right? It's supposed to be identified by a doctor, get evaluated by a different doctor. Differential diagnostics, another doctor comes in to assess the assessor, then it goes off to the government, I forgot if it's state or federal, to certify it. So anyone who's declared as like having ASD, ADHD, fucking OCD, fucking any of these diagnoses, like, you're supposed to go through like 3-4 fucking doctors of rigorous evaluation. This shit could cost twos or like even from like $1,000 to $4,000 to $10,000. Like, it is not supposed to be a low barrier to entry. It is supposed to be extent and rigor to protect them, because if you misdiagnose them, bro, if you misdiagnose someone and you say they have autism when they don't, you could be misidentifying that they might have a tumor. And the same goes for fucking like for personality and mood disorders, and for fucking the like very small percentage of the population that has DID as opposed to the fictitious disorder people, right? Like, you don't know if they are in the middle of dying to a fucking tumor, or if it's, sometimes people thought that fucking what is it? They'd think that fucking a mood or personality disorder was like because Hans Asperger did some really fucked up shit, like only researching abused and kidnapped Jewish and Roma boys. So when it came to identifying autism in women, you had really spotty efforts to do that up until like fairly recently. So like it's really hard. Even more recently, not a lot of people were cognizant up until like mid-90s and early 2000s about like the confluence of ADHD and autism. Yeah, it's a very tiny percentage of us that have both. It is really small. It is not a lot of us. It is a very small fucking number. But the amount of people that try to fucking say they have both that never went to a fucking doctor, like you can tell, there's a few fucking red flags for it. One is that they don't know what the diagnostic process is like. Two, that they still call it Asperger's. Why? Because they haven't talked to a doc in 15 years that has read a book since the fucking Stone Age, metaphorically. Literally, it's not the Stone Age, it's just the late 90s. They probably still call them the I-word.
Disabilities that...
Which apparently does apply to people with an IQ under 70, so as much as I've been saying Nux is wrong, and that it's actually below 60, I was wrong. I was being a B-word, which is code for bitch. No, apparently Nux has been right. Under 70 IQ clinically classifies as the R-word. There you go. I learned.
Are outliers here and don't seem to happen in other places that don't have these fraudulent programs. It's almost like you create the program that can be taken advantage of, and all of the disabilities needed to take advantage of and get paid by it seem to skyrocket in those places. It's like we have a fraud industrial complex in this country, and nobody's asking questions. Have a fraud industrial complex in this country, and nobody's asking questions. None of the people in charge of giving out this money wonder why in their state, like Minnesota, for example, you've got such high rates of autism. Well, because we'll pay pretty much anybody to treat it. So now companies show up, and what do? They've got these incestuous schemes where they've got the parents and the doctors and the providers all in on the take. Nobody's receiving anything. This is money intended for people in America that really need it, and nobody's getting it. And with no local government checking in on this, you have to wonder if that's by design. Were these programs set up so that they could be plundered? Is that deliberate? And who benefits? These are huge questions, which we're starting to learn the answers to. And although it's easy to audit a standing facility in a place like Minnesota that's obviously not serving anybody, if there's no inside whistleblower, it's pretty hard to blow the lid off a situation where people are committing fraud inside their own homes, where they're allowed to live, and where people, the elderly person being cared for and the relative care provider, may well be in cahoots. It's almost like a program was deliberately set up to have zero checks and balances and no ability to institute them.
So why are we surprised that we had increases in fraud, waste, and abuse? These individuals were able to scam the system because there was no audit, Sean. The Democrats weren't looking. They were looking the other way. Tim Walz knew that there was fraud back in 2020. He looked the other way because they're the largest voting base for him. And in Ohio, it's the same story. They figured out a way to find some of these states that have a low bar of entry where they could get a doctor to rubber stamp them. And guess what? They're rubber stamping all of this, and it's at the taxpayer expense. People with disabilities are suffering. Families across America, including in Ohio, are suffering. That's what the money was for. So when you ask about the increased percentages, Democrats were looking...
Because this party is the party of fraud. They started out as the party of political violence this year. That's still true. And now they're also the party of industrial...
I mean, it was, okay, he's saying that, like, the left started off as the party of political violence this year. Actually, so what you will see is that's actually a 1960s thing, and through the 1980s. Then they started to get their way. And much like the leader of the Proud Boys said, why would we fight? What is there for us to fight for? We have everything we want, right? Well, the former leader, my apologies, I'm trying to attribute people correctly. So it was kind of the similar in that you'd see a lot of folks getting what they wanted. So why would they fight? And now you see post 2016, there's a lot of folks on the left that have been radicalized towards extreme, excessive, and detrimental amounts of violence. And that should be definitely fucking gotten rid of. The people can live so long as they haven't broken laws that should warrant the death penalty in the United States and or their province or prefecture. And maybe they can grow from behind bars and never continue their actions again. Just like people escalating to like fists, people wishing death on each other and shit. I'm just waiting for the day they all get locked up. But again, like this is a thing that I understand pretty deeply because I'm a dumb vegan bitch, right? And so a lot of my cohorts in about the similar time, late 1990s, before the 2000s especially, you'd see that the FBI had clamped down on, yes, the extremism in the groups that I mentioned, but the FBI's been like doing investigations in domestic terrorists for so long, and they do such a good job. They have my heart and my respect. But you'll see, like, if you look a little bit back in history, not very long, just to before the 2000s, late 1990s, right? You'll see a lot of vegans escalate to eco-terrorism. Same fucking story. They get told there's nothing they can do, that it's all hopeless, and some dickhead McMotherfucking loser, shitbag, scoundrel, scumbag tells them that the only way to fix it is to escalate to a physical thing that now gets them classified as domestic terrorists. And so it's really not different. It's same shit, different day. And I think a lot of fucking, like, I'm gonna be really crass and say a lot of dumb motherfuckers with a partisan lens are just so fucking blind to history because they're so used to being appeased to by the 6-week, 4-week news cycle and now the news cycle that happens on social media that they're entirely oblique to the realization that, like, this shit is literally not new. It's just disgusting. It never got more or less disgusting. I suppose if we're to lean on some Abrahamic teaching in this, it's that the more you know, the higher the weight of your sin should be. And like, yeah, I mean, if you know better and you know history and you know where you came from and you know what we've lost before, maybe you acting out like this, maybe you trying to meet people in the dirt because you perceive them as in the dirt, it just makes you a fucking flagrant piece of shit. And like, I can hold that in my heart because that's how I feel about people. I think if you do know better and you still choose to, you're being an ignorant, absolute fucking no, ignorance isn't knowing. It's absolutely idiocy when you do know, when you choose to do an opposition to what's appropriate. So it's just a bunch of fucking limp dick, shallow, cuck bitches. And may they all find the inside of a courtroom. To the violent folks and to the vegan folks that escalated to eco-terror, right? Like most people, you'd expect them to be reasonable. And so it's not like the left is escalating or something. It's like, it's just a wave, but that wave needs to be clipped at the bud where anyone finds it appropriate. I don't give a fuck if you're on the left, the right, a random vegan bitch trying to go and escalate to eco-terror. Like, you need to be the bud we nip it in. Make the punishment so severe, no one wants to do it. I say, make their whole organization cede ground. Every time someone does something, you take something from the totality so they don't escalate. Absolutely cripple the efforts. I'm tired of people. What do you expect from me?
Realized fraud, robbing America. And now we've got whistleblowers coming forward alerting the authorities that, hey, these schemes are going on. There's people trying to find doctors to just authorize massive types of arrangements. We said no, and now they're going to go somewhere else. They're basically doctor shopping in Ohio to try to find people to legitimize this stuff. And if a normal person with a camera can spend one day visiting these institutions and find out if they're a joke, there's gotta be more that the authorities in places like Ohio can do to crack down on this stuff. But that's the thing, nobody wants to. Nobody wants to crack down on it. And now we've got the FBI getting in on the action.
I mean, the FBI, number one, it's stamping out domestic terror. May you be a fucking extremist on either bit of the bipartisan, again, partisanship is a wash, and it's useless and it's dumb, fucking lens, or may you be a fucking eco-terrorist, former vegan who's now decided to evoke harm in your pursuit of your goals. They will clamp down on you, and they have my support. But genuinely, y'all, this is just the fucking cycle repeating itself. The, like, violence from folks on the left, 1960 to 1980, the folks on the right, like, again, if you look towards the former Proud Boys leader, you can genuinely, you'll find the best important, like, little nugget, which is when you have what you want, why fight? And then when you respond to not having what you want, like 2016 on, when folks on the left have been, like, radicalized a lot more, like, honestly, stop telling every trans person there's a genocide of them. Stop telling autistic folks there's a genocide of them. You're wrong, and you have such a simple worldview. You need to get your fucking ear unclogged with an isopropyl covered cotton swab if it's the case. It's absolutely pathetic. And genuinely just wish the best for people, because the otherwise is just an escalation. And y'all, we all should be held more accountable because we should know more. Like, we should all be held accountable. And genuinely do knock down every one of the winds of the whole when one person acts out of line, and you will see a quicker snapback to reasonability than everything else. Anything else, rather.
Saying they're going to look into it, but why do we have the FBI coming into this now? Why did it take Nick Shirley, a YouTuber in Minnesota with a camera, to give the FBI what they needed? I'll tell you why that is. We're learning every single day that the same government giving out massive amounts of your money and my money to whoever's asking for it in all 50 states through these various schemes. That same government is also where you'll find the FBI, and we're supposed to believe that the government is able to protect us from itself? Of course not. If it's incapable of stopping fraud, it's incapable of stopping fraud, and we wonder how this is happening. This is why these government programs really need to be looked at before we even set them up, because then we don't need to rely on the FBI to come along after they see a YouTube video and try to stop. But wait till you hear why they can't audit the fraud in Minnesota, and probably why they can't find it in Ohio.
Site visit in there.
Was he really talking over the video he was watching? I had to, like, fucking kill the audio and run it back for a second.
Audit the fraud in Minnesota.
No, he literally is. Okay, like, Cash is, like, actually talking over the thing, and it kind of sounded like mush for a second.
Probably why they can't find it in Ohio.
Site visit in there. In these 14 high-risk programs right now, Jason, site visits aren't even required in many cases. We actually had a recent jury conviction get overturned by a judge here in Minnesota. And in that case, a DHS investigator stated that, well, we couldn't go investigate it to find out that this business was just simply run out of a P.O. box and was legitimate. We can't afford to do that. But for some reason, we can now afford anywhere from $8 to $19 billion in fraud, but we can't afford to do site visits. And one of the funny videos you'll see out there recently.
There's so much money being stolen. They don't have the money for site visits, which were originally too expensive. But because we don't do the site visits, even more money ends up leaving the door. That's why these programs aren't being checked out. We're told, oh, enforcement, too expensive. Oh, you know how expensive it would be to go to these daycare centers and look in the window and see that in Minnesota there's nobody inside? And you know how expensive it's gonna be in Ohio to go to every single one of these home health providers and get in there at an appropriate time when we're allowed into a private residence to interview people and get testimony and do individual, I mean, it's gonna be impossible to track down all of this fraud, so why even try? Why even try? It's almost like this was all set up to be plundered on purpose, isn't it? And then you take into consideration that the people running these schemes in Ohio have a huge advantage over any investigator, because these are family units. You've got people living with each other who are related and who all benefit financially from these schemes being covered up if they are in fact illegitimate. The only way to blow the lid off of these things is to get whistleblower reports from honest physicians who don't want a kickback from approving this stuff in the first place. But if that doesn't happen, where are investigators even gonna figure out? How are they even going to get a lead if no one's talking? But that's how recent investigations have been successful and actually taken down criminals. They got testimony from clients, aka patients, who were able to confirm that the services that Medicaid was being billed for never actually got provided. But without that patient turning on their provider and telling investigators what's going on, no investigation can even take place. It's like a bulletproof scheme system has been set up. By the way, this is how the fraud in Minnesota was able to go on for so long, with nobody checking to see that no one was inside of these places. You see, you've got the care providers who say that they're there to treat kids who might have a disability or might need daycare. Then you've got the parents who supposedly enroll their children in daycare. And then you've got the doctors and everybody else who might sign off on some sort of home healthcare provider's credentials in order to get the whole thing going. Everybody's in on the take. You've got the diagnosis, which is fraudulent. You've got the children that aren't actually sick or aren't actually in daycare. And then you have the company that does nothing. They don't even have one legitimate patient in some of these places. And apparently it's the same thing in Ohio. You've got people who aren't disabled at all and are just in a home living there normally, getting paid tens of thousands of dollars a year to receive quote unquote care from a relative who also lives with them. It's like people's lifestyles are being funded here. They're getting a salary basically from the government to live in a place and do nothing. That's the allegations of what's going on here. And to be honest with you, I don't think there's anyone in government that would be able to figure out that this is going on and stop it, because it's the government that's paying for all of this stuff. We're supposed to believe that the same people who are totally incapable of stopping fraudulent programs from getting set up to begin with are gonna shut it down. That's the real lesson here. The real lesson here is the government can't protect people from itself. It's impossible. If it's set up to get robbed, it's gonna get robbed, and it's only gonna find out about it decades later if Vice President Walz doesn't exist, if he remains Governor Walz, and there's another administration out there with a mandate to look into this stuff. We wouldn't be hearing about any of this had Trump lost. It would be everywhere. It would be pervasive, and it would all be a secret. What do you think about that? Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.
Team went out every
Yeah, I mean, you didn't like go.
What I think about it is there should just be more like scope, both declared to the public for review, but also deeper scope investigations on people who want to run for office, and a mandatory deadline on when they can like enter their name into the hat. Like, sorry, we need time to investigate them to stick our noses up their asses. Like trying to appoint, what the fuck is her name? Trying to appoint Mrs. Harris at the end of it didn't allow for appropriate time to investigate her and her potential VP pick. And I feel like we should have time to do open investigation as a quorum, as the people, because we need to know who the fuck represents us. We need to see all their dirty laundry. Like, it's like if you're in a relationship, you show them the messy, the ugly, the gross, the unfucking hinged, and you let them know that this is you so they don't feel hoodwinked day 2, day 20, year 20, whatever. It's kind of the fucking same. We're gonna hop to Kino because reasons, and I've been having fun following the Amfest disaster. It's kind of like my joy right now is watching this man obliterate his life. I might hop to Fortnite after a run or two more in Risk of Rain returns. I really actually do want to hop onto, I've been like way more into Fortnite recently. I want to like get that fucking, I want to get my fucking level up, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I want to level up. We'll get my little V-Bucks in from just leveling and keep an eternal fucking, yeah, I want to keep an eternal fucking battle pass just from like giving a marginal amount of fucks. Anyways, give me a minute. We're gonna play some more ROR, and then I'll hit that.
No, that's not true. And by the way, Jeremy in this very live stream is going to admit that he did go out solo with Melanie Mack the night before that. So, come on, bro. And by the way, it wasn't that, oh, you went out with the whole team. Like, this is, like, I can't believe we're having to go over this and over this and over this with this guy. You didn't plan on inviting the whole team. You planned on it being you and Melanie. Hannah Claire intervened, and you were clearly upset that she did. Stop trying to gaslight us, Jer. It's ridiculous.
Solo, like we moved as like a pack.
Yeah, I mean, the first night it was just me and Melanie, but that's because you guys weren't there yet.
Yeah.
Then like, but yeah, it was all very funny to watch. Like people were calling me and they're like, dude, did you see this? You should probably tell your wife in case she comes. I'm like, do you think my wife, like we've been together for 20 years? Like,
yeah. No one's ever cheated after 20 years of marriage. It's never happened.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, a lot of people have cheated after 20 years of marriage. Like, you know, a lot of people get fed up and bored at that point and step out on the relationship. Like, what sort of...
Bro, that is gross. People cheating after 20 years of marriage. Like, I am sorry. Like, legitimately, I think even if you're just going on your first date, you should probably be transparent about what you can and won't do. Like, let me be more accurate. I'm not sorry. I'm not gonna lead this with an I'm sorry. I'm gonna lead it with an I'm not sorry. Cry more, mold harder. Like, just do the right thing. Don't be a fucking twat waffle prick dick. Have a heart. The fuck is wrong with people? Who the fuck would do that?
The cope is this?
Come on.
You think that...
I'd be the first one to bail if you were like that. Like, I hate that kind of behavior and like...
So, Hannah, come on. This is so brutal for you to say. You know he's like that. You are disgusted by this guy on a daily basis. We see your reactions to him. You don't like him. You think he's a clown. You think he's a perv. Come on, Hannah. Like, do better. Like, shame on you for saying that shit. And it's all going to come out years later, right? Or months later down the line. And then what are you going to fucking say? Well, I have a baby at home. I had to sweep for it. I had to, cover for him. It's okay. That's your decision, Hannah. Like, I hope you enjoy the money.
Of course, I'm not like that. And,
Look, and by the way, he didn't do a straight up, hey, what a No. It's doing this, like, work-wife shit. It's like a work, he's trying to make it like a work wife. Oh, we go for drinks together. Oh, shit. Hey, Mel, I'm kind of tired. Can I just stay in your hotel room? You know what I mean? Stop it. Jer, we know what's happening.
Jeremy received CBC coffee this weekend, loving it. Great.
I'm not sweeping. I'm doing the opposite. I'm saying he was doing it.
Yeah.
But,
it's okay.
Not
he
in
misunderstands.
I'm trying to R her. No. It's a secret. Get it?
It's about the implication of what that.
Think about the implications. Fucking, oh my gosh, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is such a fucking, like, American treasure.
We heard this out. Wait, bro,
I don't know.
I think it's your mask when it rubs on the mic.
Really?
I think so. There it is. There it is. See?
Well, that is
there
what
it is. There it is. You guys. Woo.
All right.
The whole thing was
Shark
funny. I was
Gate
like showing my wife, and she's like, people are so dumb. It's like the concept of, I didn't go to any of the parties. I stayed back at my hotel. Like, I was as
By
good
the way,
of a boy.
that's a loser thing to say. You didn't go to any of the parties because you weren't invited to any of the parties. No one wanted you there, Jeremy.
I mean, yeah, that'll stop you from going to parties, especially if you're the quartering and not invited. I see why you're not invited. You shit your pants. But if you're not invited, for me, I'm allowed wherever the fuck I want. And before you say, no, it's not pretty privilege. No. It is something worse. It is I have the face that people tell their deepest, darkest secrets to. I don't have to try to elicit information. Studying social engineering, good and fun. Do I need to evoke it? No. People just they will fucking remove their grandmother's panties just to appease me for some fucking reason. And I don't like it, but I accept that I can see it. People will unpanty their grandma just to make me feel like I did something worth saying, oh, here, you did good, whatever the fuck. I'm not for it. I actually am opposed to it, but they will remove their grandma's panties for me. Not literally. I mean, if someone literally did that, I'd probably have more problems with them. It's bro, those aren't even yours. They were your grandmother's. What's wrong with you? You're a dick. But metaphorically, they'd remove their grandma's panties for me. I just don't like it.
Yeah. It was obvious by the way you were treated that you were the joke of the event, bud.
Yeah, by the way, if there was a party and he was invited, he'd be the first one there. He'd be early. He'd be there at 8. Everyone shows up at 8:30. He's there drinking a cocktail alone.
Could have possibly been Jeremy left you Borough, but the Bears. That was a hard.
What the fuck was that?
So now,
listen to this.
Boys, that could have possibly been Jeremy left you Borough, but the Bears.
Okay, Boro. What is he talking about? He talking about the snake that endlessly eats its own tail, or is it his aura, or what? But now it's being brought up that Jer's Packers got fucking felted. And I put a big bet on the fucking Chicago Bears to felt Jer's Packers, knowing that the universe would felt fucking Jer and he would lose. What's funny is, it really feels sometimes like it's a cosmic, the universe aligns just to felt Jer. For instance, I tuned in to Quartering show today, an hour in randomly, and it was him complaining about this shit. So I knew that we would be able to go back and clip it. It's really amazing. I really believe that everything in the world is lining up against Jer, and it's God's will that he be fucking felted, buddy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this is definitely.
I mean, it's clearly God's will that he gets felted. Clearly. I won't argue with it. Of course not. Quartering, just constantly screwed by circumstance, his own mouth mostly. The circumstance of him running his fucking mouth is what screws him the hardest. So it's whatever. If you just shut the fuck up, I mean, Then again, that's a lot of people. If we just shut the fuck up and close our whore fucking mouths, we'd end up not in a lot of the places we end up in, you know? Oh well. Shit's shit. You get what you get. We're here. Good enough.
It's a vibe.
The way that the no, but you gotta say, like, the way the Packers lost that game
it was like a
is why I
miracle?
think it's divine in their time. No, it actually was. So mathematically, there was no way the Bears should have been able to win the game. Like, if the Packers got the ball back, the game was gonna end. They were gonna kneel it down and win.
Yeah.
But somehow, the Chicago Bears pulled off an onside kick, which the chances of this happening, I think, is less than 2%. And that was before you had to declare it. And they declared the onside kick. And the Packers fucking bobbled the ball, and the Bears fucking got it back, went down, scored the touchdown, fucking tied the game, and then won in overtime. And they were up 10 with like less than 2 minutes left.
Oh!
It was just like the ultimate fucking felt. And the whole time, I didn't even sweat it. Like, I just genuinely believed in my heart that the Packers were going to lose to Felcher, and they did. And I know he fucking melted down drunk at the bar and lost his fucking mind. Guaranteed.
Wow. It's like Angels in the outfield, except opposite.
I kind of miss Angels
Instead
in the
of
outfield.
Angels
That was
helping
fun.
the players, the Angels are like hitting the ball away, stopping passes.
That was a heartbreaker.
Holding their legs as they're running like this, you know?
I watched that game with Melanie and a bar full of people, not alone in my hotel room.
I was a part of it.
Like,
I was
so
there as long
you can't ever cheat on your wife in a bar full of people? Like, what are we talking about? So you did watch it alone with Mel, but there was a bar full of people there? So there is no way you could have been flirting or anything salacious or untoward or unprofessional happened, right?
Elbow touching.
Whatever.
Come on.
What a cope, dude.
Come on, Jared.
But nothing happened afterwards. You know, like something could have happened afterwards. We don't know. It's not a good argument.
Yeah. We picked a bad restaurant for our last meal. It closed down early. I guess.
Okay, hang on.
Picked a bad
Now
restaurant
we're
for
crying about
our
the
last
restaurant?
meal. It closed down early.
But that sentence, did you hear this?
We picked a bad restaurant for our last meal. It was
for Car or
for Carly Carr last meal.
Bro mush mouths more than I do. I'll just stammer, accept it, and repeat myself, or try to do better. Bro just rolls with it. And like, as a dumb bitch who wishes that I was given speech therapy as a youth, like, I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it, right? Like, I get that we mush mouth, it's a thing, bro. But like, man has ad reads to do. I am a fucking don't give me your money streamer. He is trying to make all the money in the world that he can. And he can't fucking like unmush mouth for his fucking ad reads worth his fucking life. Like, bro, it is so more like quarter pounder of mush mouth. Holy fuck, brother. Dude is, we died. Wait, yeah, we died. Fortnite time, let's go.
Carly Carr. I don't like blackout. Like Carly Carr. What did he say?
closed down early. I guess they had like a private event. The service was horrible. And the food was mid. But everywhere else we ate was good. You know.
And you did pick like the most classic like sports bar, like, you know, I can understand why you went with that one.
If I was
I mean, everything I've heard about the Packers game, you guys were supposed to win, and it was just like what that last quarter that was crazy.
We gave up 10 points in like the
last quarter. Get it? Everything with his life is quarter.
Quarter million, yeah.
Last 2 minutes and then lost in overtime. It was very, very bad. And then like I hope to like sustain.
Suffer Jeremy.
on the
Oh my gosh. I mean, it does fit the mush mouth vibe. It really, really does. Bro is just so fucking suffer Jeremy-able. Like, holy fucking world. This poor bro. I say this poor bro knowing he brought it all on himself, but like even those who bring it on themselves, it still kind of sucks. Like I have empathy like iDubbbz has never dreamed about. So like even if someone like punches me, tries to shoot me, what have you, I still feel bad steals from me. I still feel bad when they meet consequence, even though I know they need that consequence, you know? Like I still feel bad even though they need it.
To a strainer.
because I'd want to catch that little bastard. I'd want to know that it came
Look at
out.
Hannah. It's disgusting.
We're talking about fucking peeing out kidney stone and catching it, and then like, ew.
But yeah, well, that's good to hear.
Toilet cast here.
Chat, you know, there's a big fight going on today.
10, but I'm excited for them. Good
Jerry's
times.
perpetually hungover. No, I feel good today. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
He's tired.
It's place for food
Everyone's
and stuff.
tired.
They're
You can
hungover.
tell, right? Yeah, they're all hungover, exhausted. They don't like each other. They've never met before, and they're grading on each other and grinding on each other. And
like, isn't this man worried about going behind bars? Like, he literally told his audience that he was gonna like meet certain people, like certain conservative influencers, if they gave him money, and then he did not do that. Is he more like, how is he laughing? Shouldn't he be worried? Stop laughing. No laughing. Shouldn't he be fucking worried that he's like committed like one of those little crimey wimies, and that the lovely folks in the federal government might be up his little tight ass like pretty soon? I don't know. It feels like that's the case. It feels like if I were him, I would learn to shut my fucking hole and not fucking run my hole on bullshit that I couldn't stand on, you know? He should shut his hole. That's my point. He really should shut his hole.
that's why, like, they only went live once a day instead of multiple times a day, because they're just looking to do the bare minimum and get the fuck out. Because this was a disaster. It was a mess.
Lots of walking, which is good. It's how that's my
it's
bad,
great.
guys.
We have to walk even further tonight to the sports bar.
You don't have to walk with me.
No, we do.
Yeah,
we
she's
do.
like, guys, you guys don't have to walk with me. I'll just walk alone in downtown with my baby. Like, yeah, okay.
She's bringing her baby to the sports bar? What?
He clearly, yeah, they did, in fact, bring her baby to the sports bar, according to Jer. And it's because that's now his defense to that he wasn't hitting on Mel, is that the baby was there. So no, that's part of the big defense, is that the baby was there, and so therefore nothing untoward could have happened that night, even though he admits that 2 nights before he was alone with Melanie at a bar. But anyway,
okay.
Yeah, a bunch
She
of
already knows
homeless
how to
people.
talk like a mom.
he
When we're doing,
resents
like,
the
Sean
baby,
Kelly.
though. Like, it's a big thing, because if you guys really don't know, because some people might be clicking on this clip for the first time, Hannah Claire got pregnant and then got hired by Jeremy and didn't tell him that she was pregnant. So she immediately went on maternity leave and Jer had to pay her. So Jer has been seething about this for years now. And every chance he gets, he brings it up and tries to shame her. So he has like serious resentment of this baby for whatever reason.
He should have, I mean, like, how should I? It's like, you get a percentage of the income that we make from this podcast.
James says that's not how it works. Yeah, I know it's not how it works, but that's what Jeremy decided to do. Jeremy decided to pay her to not work because he's a simp, is what happened.
Almost got robbed last night by a guy who was trying to take his knife, trying to take his watch with a knife. Oh, look, Sylvester Stallone right there.
Oh, see, yeah.
Wow, nice.
I don't know why I looked at the screen for Sylvester Stallone. When Sylvester's not even in view, like they're facing the camera to them, they're pointing out. I just got excited and looked. I was like, oh, Sylvester! Like, bro, was Sylvester even at Amfest? I guess that's my next question, because I'm about to call everything they've said as a fucking lie. I don't know why, outside of I choose to, and I can, and they cannot stop me.
Oh, of course it wasn't.
Like, is he MAGA or something? Like,
Time me.
We're live now.
Yeah.
Fool.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing like the first guy being late. It's like the clinic.
oh my God! It's
Wait,
like
that's a good point.
it's like ratting people out. You were late. You were late. You were late.
Like, you don't have to tell everybody all of the business of the show and shame people. Like, it's a hostile work environment, is what it is. It's crazy. By the way, somebody brought up a good point. Notice how Mel isn't sitting next to Jer anymore? It's because this was directly after the episode we did, and I guarantee you we had a big impact on them.
Died.
I know it for a fact. I just do.
Yeah.
Fuck, I went out early.
Oh, and then that pushes everyone back.
I know.
Yeah. I'd be like, how dare you unprofessional public serviceman? How much of my tax dollars are going to you being late?
So now they had a congressman booked Now, he's like a backbench nobody from Wisconsin, but they actually had a congressman booked. But the problem is the congressman is big leaguing them and not showing up. And he's like 20 minutes late. So they're like panicking, like, what the f do we do? Because now that he's 20 minutes late as our first guest, every other guest that we have scheduled, it will now be 20 minutes further away from when they're supposed to be there.
Beyond.
So now no guests are going to show up. We might lose guests as a result. So they're like panicking, what the f do we do? Because we're getting big leagued.
On our schedule.
Now, see, I feel bad for reading this out loud, but it's kind of obvious he's late.
He's still speaking. Yeah, I think.
That's okay.
Look at I'm exposing some.
to sound.
I'm letting it rip here. It's Saturday. I got my chest hair out.
Oh my God.
Sure. Hannah made sure to look up and give her help me eyes to the camera before going back to her
letting
phone.
it rip here. It's Saturday. I got my chest hair out. I picked a darker shirt so I don't look so fat today.
Camera
He shits his pants.
makes you look fatter.
No,
than
it
you
does
are.
not.
Yes,
the
it
seed
does.
oils do.
It
The
does.
Doritos
I noticed
do.
when I first-
Wow. Actually, he looks as fat as he
Let's just sliding him down. It's the Doritos that make him look that fat, Mel. Yeah.
Well, you would know.
The camera makes him look fatter. It actually.
My God.
Oh, man. Hannah's there.
This camera adds 10 pounds. Bullshit. It's the exact same. Let's stop.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest cope invented in 1963.
Hey guys. Hey, you know what? We have the same size booth as a Daily Caller. So, just saying.
Jared tried to cope it all the way. Look at his face, dude. Look at Jared's face. When that cope fails, bro. When the cope fails and your co-host calls it out. That's tough. By the way, that's less about you and more about the fact that the Daily Caller has fallen so low, bro. Like
Daily Caller, fucking.
Oh, man, we got Frank Booth for 10 songs.
Let's go. Big support. Thank you so much. Bring it up CRP. That's right.
He's looking rough, bro.
Yo,
Jared's looking off, buddy.
Okay.
Just saying, this looks better. I like that. Those little.
We're not on the Daily Wire level
Here,
yet.
are you sort of looking around being like, oh, I would...
Yet. That yet will never come, sir.
This show isn't making it another year. No. It's dead. It's dead on arrival.
If it does, it's quartering by himself on a webcam with no OBS layout and it's just yapping.
do that next time we're like picking up tips?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Lights.
is a nice looking booth.
I think
lights would be a big
lights
one.
would have been.
Yeah, that
really
would have been
helpful.
pretty nice.
Yeah. Lights
Are we talking about what could have been?
Yeah, because they didn't plan it out and they're miserable and they know that they failed and it all backfired and it was a net negative. And so now we're like, well, it would have been nice if we had lights. Who goes to this and doesn't think about their lighting if they're going to do a live show?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
that's crazy.
Actually, it would have been nicer if you had viewers or chatters or dignity.
been good. And a little speaker.
We're benefiting a little bit from their lights, though.
Jer, the speaker wouldn't have worked. It would have, your mic setup would have picked up your own fucking speaker and it would have doubled on the stream.
No, from the beginning, just when you get a booth like this and try and cram 5 people in, it doesn't work. They couldn't do it to begin with. They couldn't fit everyone in the guest. So it was awkward. A person had to constantly rotate out. They had no idea what they were getting into. They didn't even know the size of the booth. I don't even think they realized they weren't on Media Row. Maybe Jer knew that they weren't and lied to everybody, or maybe he just didn't know. He was just totally ignorant. Either way, it's just total clown shoes bozo shit, bro. Like, come on. This is embarrassing.
I'm gonna be real. I bet you he, saw the email and assumed it was Media Row and just guessed.
I'm sure he did.
He didn't have proof.
He paid probably $8,000 for it. Mm-hmm. I got a great deal. So you paid. They didn't even give it to you. They fucking you paid. How much did you pay?
Yeah. Scam.
The latest on
we got the lectern guy. He could come on now if the congressman can't come on.
Okay,
He's
so
on
now
at
at the point of being like, okay, let's get lectern guy. Okay, like I at first it's like, what lectern guy? Who the is lectern guy?
Yeah, what's lectern?
And so lectern guy is actually a Jan 6er who carried the lectern from Congress and got like.
Yeah, that guy.
So the replacement for the congressman is some guy from Jan 6th that they're trying to improv slot in the hopes that if he does the interview, it will keep them on schedule and they can then slot the congressman into lectern guy's slot later. That's what they're doing. They're that desperate.
All right.
Yeah, but we can bring him on now.
Like, okay, for desperate, like having to like just sort around existent interviewees instead of them like picking a wild out of the hat person, I mean, at least it's like more effort than I see. That's the effort I expect from Hannah Claire, not from fucking Jeremy. That's the thing. It's like, it feels like that's a Hannah Claire call, not a quarter poundering call. But I don't know shit. I don't know, man. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I'm new here. What do you want from me? I already have this, don't I? Now I have 2 of them. I only want 1. I'll take these SMGs and we'll go on our way. Oh, free car. Faster car. Winning car.
If he wants to, go talk.
Adam!
Go, Hannah, go.
We'll get him here because then we could just fill in the schedule.
That's actually a good idea.
Luke's on a first name basis with lectern guy. He's calling him Adam, so he's friends with him.
Yeah, so we can pull forward. You know,
we had a congressman that's irresponsible.
Is this one for you guys?
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Oh.
Okay,
right.
so last minute, like way late, the congressman does finally show up.
Oh, he showed up.
He finally does show up. Okay. But they only have like 5 minutes with him. And during the interview, Jeremy does all of the talking and doesn't let the congressman get a word in edgewise. And the whole time, the congressman's just laughing because he's like, this is the easiest appearance I've had to do all week.
Oh,
like, and they tried to talk a big game. I don't know if I included it. I think I left it out. But Jer tried to talk.
Like, do you think that like a congressperson's really happy because they get like a low effort engagement? Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm for it. I'm all for everybody getting more time to just be silly and smile. That's always a win by me. But I don't know. I'm wondering because like sometimes it feels like they like to. I don't know about this one in particular. I'm not trying to speak on them, but like a lot of folks seem like they like talking and not reading. I'm still mad about it. Yes. So, lol.
About how he was going to press this guy and hold him accountable for the state of Wisconsin. And the whole time, Jared just glazed him and did tricks on it. It was crazy.
Okay.
Melanie, yeah, Luke, you guys are free. Oh, okay. Oh, Wolf and Ren? We ate there last night. It's really good.
Jesus, Wolf and Ren, we ate there last night. So the OPSEC is so atrocious. The guy is revealing to us where he was eating. And I looked up this restaurant, Wolf and Ren. It's super expensive. Their special, I think, is like $180 US for the beef Wellington.
Jesus.
Like they're selling like $300 seafood towers and shit like this. And it's like, Jer got like the fucking Chateaubriand or the fucking beef Wellington.
900 fucking men.
Well, meanwhile, they're like begging people for money to go to this, and then they're eating at like the fanciest establishments they possibly can on the viewer's dime while delivering this dog shit content.
Well, Luke's dime, technically, but I know what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, Wolf and Ren? We ate there last night. It's really good. Come on in. Here's your headphones.
I'm Tiffany.
Oh, I know. I'm from Wisconsin.
You want to keep this mic kind of close to you.
Oh, yeah, just
if
kind of
you have to pick it up, go for it. Otherwise, I just attempt some really bad posture and hunch.
Yeah, that works much better.
Yeah.
Do that. Mr. Tiffany.
What
so
kind
awkward,
of
isn't it?
Mickey Mouse ramshackle duct tape and rigged bullshit is this? This
Seriously.
is embarrassing, bro.
You have a member of Congress who is just speaking, by the way, on the main stage, okay?
Oh man,
And that's why he was late, by the way, because he was speaking on the main stage. Then has to walk all the way down to this other floor into this separate small room on Grifter's Row to sit down at this ramshackle bumfuck setup that's terrible, where the mics don't even work right, for a 5-minute interview where Jer literally just rambles at him about how his business is failing and is under attack and what the congressman will do to help his business.
Which,
I'm not kidding.
By the way, your job is international. It's online. It's not like a Wisconsin like problem with like the stores and the community and the. You're a fucking online content creator. You can do your fucking job in Zimbabwe if you have internet.
He's kind of pissed, doesn't he? Like,
no, he's angry. He's like, why am I here?
It's a waste of his time.
Buddy, I'm pissed for him.
How was the main stage?
Oh, Jeremy, it's awesome.
Was it energy?
He's like, Jeremy, you wouldn't know. Trust me. It was
You'll never know, Jer, but let me tell you.
It's like he just came from the fucking VIP lounge, you know?
Crazy in there?
Turning point, man. You walk out and they got the fireworks going and everything. How can you not be jazzed?
I don't know. I mean,
I mean, look at this.
It's so cringe, bro.
Jared's in dark in a closet. Dark. Yeah. He's literally shadowed. Like, look at that. Like, there's no light on Jared.
How it's spreading out into the smaller cities. Even my small business is retracting.
No, his small business is retracting. His small business is under attack.
You're a YouTuber.
It's failing. Congressman, what are you gonna do?
His small business is retracting. He means his anus is fucking retracting. I'm not sorry. He talks about his asshole at Amfest an unruly amount. It's like absolutely fucking reprehensible, bro. Like, he never reads a room, so it's really fucking like it's gross on gross on gross. Cause bro can't read a room. He can't tell the difference between a room and a fucking bad joke that he thought was okay to say in the room. That's how poorly he reads the fucking room. Unpause.
I'm gonna save my business. Did you see Hannah's face when he said that? Like,
are you on
out into the smaller cities?
Oh my God!
You not be jazzed.
I don't know. I mean, now it's spreading out into the smaller cities. Even my small business is retracting.
Oh, that's the face of a woman who knows she's about to get fired. She's been riding the gravy train, getting paid way more than she's worth, and she knows it's over, buddy. Oh.
By the way, my small business this is not a Wisconsin issue. This is a you on YouTube issue. This is fucking crazy.
Oh,
are you on TikTok? Are you?
We are on TikTok.
Oh, there we go.
Come on.
Yeah.
The TikTok. Can you imagine the congressman doing TikTok? It's so desperate. Cringe.
Oh, have to be there.
All right,
Tom. Thanks so much for coming. I know you're a very busy man, and seriously, I have a big footprint in Wisconsin.
You do?
No,
well, he does. He's right.
He literally does that. You know what? You're right. He is quite the biggest.
The biggest
Wisconsin.
I have a big footprint in Wisconsin. Do you? Like,
what is it even? Like, he's trying to present to the congressman is like, look, you're gonna want to do me some favors, yeah, because I can grease some palms. Yeah, come on.
He's acting like a mobster.
So I'll do what I can. Yeah, get it. She'll get it.
This guy knows he's full of shit. Watch this.
Yeah,
I'll do what I can. Yeah.
Well, Jer promised him that he would door knock for him. Like, Jer said that he would mobilize. Yeah, I maybe should have left this in, but it's like it's so boring. But he's like, dude, I'm gonna mobilize everybody in my small town. I know so many people. We're gonna door knock for you. We're gonna call people. We're gonna phone bank for you. It's like, you're not gonna do any of that. Shut the fuck up.
You're gonna door knock?
So desperate.
Yeah. As your business is dying, you're gonna door knock. Yeah.
Get it. She'll get it.
This guy has a thumbnail editor. He's not door knocking anything.
This is great. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Senator, not sir, you
Tom
retard.
Tiffany, everybody. Thanks for coming on. That was awesome.
Who's Tom?
Let's see here. I know there's a lot of background noise, but I'm also recording
So
locally.
we're not live on YouTube right now. Do you know that?
We are. We're on the Jeremy Hambley channel.
So now Mel comes in and is like, are you aware that after all this that you put us through, all of these humiliations, trials, tribulations, everybody thinks I'm sucking your for money. Are you aware that we're not even live on YouTube?
On the Jeremy. Okay, we need to tell them because people are in chat
By the way,
wondering.
so he's like,
Well,
oh,
it
I
says-
put it on the Jeremy Hambley channel. It's like, you're not going to go live on your 1 million subscriber channel? You're going live on your backup channel? I think it was he wanted to hide the embarrassment of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's like, oh, well, maybe it'll get some views and then the casino will be owned because the Hambley channel's doing better. It's like, Jared, just stop coping, bro.
Well,
just stop.
It got only 13.
Oh, he's coping and seething. He shits his pants.
15,000 views. And he's got over 100 and I forgot. Got actually 100 and
only 13,000 views for this
for a live
big
stream. A live stream, not a video that you upload, which would be like more understandable. 168,000 subs 9 hours ago. Wait,
I'll be real. It's like
2 days ago,
10,000
13.
more views probably than it deserves.
Oh yeah, this deserves 0. This deserves to. He owes YouTube views. You know what I mean?
Schedules on there. They're supposed to
Oh, yeah. I'll fix it when we
Okay.
get a break here.
Jeremy doesn't care, but he
Fix it now.
realizes
He
this-
doesn't even care.
No,
he
he
knows
doesn't
it's
care.
over.
Jeremy
It's a
doesn't
total
care, me.
dumpster fire, and they
Lol.
have to be out of
Lol,
there
lol.
soon. So he just doesn't
Lol,
care.
lol.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. If anyone's on Rumble right now and you're also on YouTube,
taking
if
a
you
break.
could.
You're taking my spot
Yeah.
for Chloe.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
All right, we've got Chloe.
Wait,
Cole.
you're all taking breaks at the same time?
Yeah.
Come in.
What a disaster.
I'm going to switch off.
Join a guest? Who's this bitch?
Oh my God. So now we have generic conservathought influencer 13, Chloe Cole. Like, where is Russell Brand, Don Jr.,
You would
Eric
think this is like
Kerr,
Melanie's friend who just found her. You know, Melanie's
No,
like.
it basically is. It basically is.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Everyone's going to slide down.
Okay.
Okay.
Ew, Mel has
Okay.
to sit on Quartering's chair. Imagine how warm it is, and you can feel the
The
sweat.
sweat of it and the moisture, buddy. So now we have a gentleman in a yarmulke and a doctor outfit. Sitting down.
So tall.
Clipped by at number 3 with the same rifle
So just
I was
grab
holding.
Dr. Ross.
Pop them on.
Damn,
so you can hear us.
bro.
It's so loud in here.
Well, so
I was having
she's
fun
having to
chasing him
apologize
down.
because it's so
How bad was my
loud
aim?
that they can't
Hold
even
on.
hear each other talk. And the only way to hear each other talk is to put on the headphones because there's so much ambient noise. It's a total fucking train wreck.
Yeah. Usually it's ambient noise, but right now it's ambient noise.
I'm gonna use this like
Nice.
8 interviews ago.
That's
Melanie,
good.
I'm Hannah Claire.
I'm on a roll.
Can you guys give our audience your full names and a little bit about yourselves?
So my name is Chloe Cole, and I am an advocate and a representative of a community of transitioners, people who have been...
The transitioners?
So she is a woman who transitioned to a man who's now detransitioning.
Okay, cool.
And it's like, we don't really need this interview to.
I mean, I think the interview of like people that transitions from like girls to dudes at youth and then detransitioned are oftentimes entirely squashed. And I think that through listening to their statements, I'm cognizant of, oh yeah, there's that very obvious thing where when we give bodybuilders testosterone and they roid rage. Yeah, the psychosis seems fucking obvious now. I don't know how anyone didn't fucking warn them about that when they were little. So I mean, it's a relevant conversation, but it is by no means the conversation that Quarter Poundering should be having, because I imagine it's going about as funny as you think. It's not going to be funny. Like, yeah, I either need to rag on it with some tact and be fun, not even like kindness tact, just make it funny. And he can't do that. He doesn't have the balls. It's like he got his, like, bro, he may as well be a castrati.
Tell us that transitioning as a child is bad. I think we all fucking know, but the audio is so scuffed and so bad Like you can barely hear what they're saying. Like it's cutting out every other second.
The Transitioners. It sounds like a movie. The Transitioners this summer.
Been through the gender transition process and have come back out of it and accepted themselves the way that God beautifully created them. And I personally went through the experience of medically transitioning as a child from puberty blockers and testosterone at 13 to a double mastectomy at the age of 15. And I now use my experience to...
I will say one thing.
Like, this is exactly what I kind of presumed, and it is like, yeah, no. The folks that, like, get, like, cajoled into this when they are, like, 13 years old need better, and until they receive better from society, I am not going to be pleased with society. Like, they're listening to these statements of folks who went through that are why I'm a noisy bitch to this day. It's like, they got let down systemically by society, and they're still let down more and more. So yeah, y'all, he's gonna fuck this interview up, like royally. Like little bro is about to fucking nuke his own interview, cause he has on his lap right now one of the most impactful interviews about to happen that I'm sure that everyone on the right would probably like to hear and the left would probably try to silence you. And he's about to just blow it, like severely blow it. That is so lame for him. Not like, you know, pity lame for him. Like, you suck, you shit your pants, lame for him.
I will say one thing. At least this person's trying. Because from everything else,
honestly, this is one of the better interviews that they did. It still wasn't amazing because there were a lot of audio issues and stuff like this, but at least they had something compelling here. The problem is that this is like a dime a dozen thing now.
Yeah.
There's like so many of these women, men, whatever you want to call them, that have detransitioned and are telling their story. And there's nothing really super compelling about this one or interesting. But we do have the Jewish doctor, so.
All right, that's cool. He looks like Mike Matei a little bit, no? It's like a Jewish Mike Matei. Pretty wild.
Help advocate for the protection of children, for the...
Very nice. Yourself?
Yes, my name is Dr. Jared Ross. I'm a board-certified emergency medicine physician and a senior fellow with Do No Harm. We're a healthcare watchdog organization that works to remove woke identity politics from healthcare and also combat anti-Semitism in medicine, which is...
Anti-Semitism in medicine? I think of all the professions, medicine may be one of the most Jewish-dominated professions there is, no? What are we talking about, anti-Semitism in medicine?
I mean, there are like there was a family of doctors who said that they, what was it? They have a hypocritical oath to not provide aid to, memory serves, they said Jewish people. Like they were trying to collective guilt a group of people, and memory serves they got dropped, but by their board, thank fuck. But I don't think that they should have had the chance to exist. And like I'm gonna be honest, remove them from society. I'm tired of people like that. Fuck them.
Dear to my heart.
Like if they're gonna say they want collective punishment for a group of people, period, get rid of them. As an individual, yeet them. We don't need them. We can do better without them.
Practicing Jew.
Cool. So what?
All right.
So much.
Awesome.
It's live now, but I'll also slice that up into the box.
Okay, so guys, if you're on like
Listen to how
Rumble or
bad
if you're on
this
the
audio
Jeremy
is.
Hamble channel or Hambly channel,
The Jeremy Hamble channel? The Hamble channel, huh? Woo! It's the Hamble channel, buddy! Woo!
That only exists because we made a couple of videos about him.
Yes. Yes.
He made a whole channel to beat us
So now
in
the
the
whole reason
algorithm.
they're being inconvenienced and shafted on this backup channel is to try and own Kino Casino. It's great. You love it. You gotta love it.
Okay, so guys, if you're on like Rumble or if you're on the Jeremy Hamble channel or Hambly channel, there's people that are waiting on the Quartering Live channel. Give them the scoop.
Wait, hang on. Didn't even put it on the Quartering Live channel?
No, that's what I was saying. He just put it on Hambly.
Bro, like the weirdest part is like he has the technology. He can literally stream to both of his channels. YouTube recently introduced a feature where you can like invite your other where you can have other channels as guests. He can invite the whole other channel and stream with it. Like, it's seamless now.
I thought you meant he's gonna put it on his main channel. I'm like, oh yeah, that would make sense. But it's even worse. He's got a live channel, and people are waiting there?
But so he scheduled it to be on the quartering, so everyone expected it there. But then he unexpectedly went live on the Hambly channel. So everybody that was waiting on the quartering, she was like, where the fuck is he? And Mel's like, guys, go tell everybody it's actually here on Rumble and on the Hambly on YouTube.
Why don't you
they
tell
probably
them
never got
in
to
chat? Hey guys, we're here. And put the link, Control V it 100 times.
Well, listen, Andy, to be fair, she's like having to carry water.
You know, that is true. He literally could just go to anyone on that crew, could have gone to the other channel and just Control V it. Like, if I really need y'all to have something, I Control V it. If I'm giving y'all timestamps at the end of the night, I'll Control V that shit a lot. Not 100 times, but I mean, it really is. Like, bro. Little bro is such a lazy bitch. It's like watching him fucking wake up every day more lazy than the next. I have been like nerding out about his bullshit, so I have seen way more Quarter Pounder than most people who go to get a fucking sandwich every day. It's a wild fucking trip, bro. I've seen more Quarter Pounder than some people see their fucking wife. I've seen more Quarter Pounder than some people see their husbands on a Tuesday. It doesn't stop, because I can't stop, because he's tragic, and it's funny.
And set up equipment and, you know, like, do we also want to have to make her endure the indignity of going into a YouTube chat herself? Holy.
Like, if somebody can leave comments, say, hey, it's live here on the Jeremy Hambly channel. Well, I think on this one I'm cycling out. Let me ask Jeremy. Be right back, guys.
Welcome
God.
to the Luke Radowski Show.
Here we go. Okay.
Luke Radowski's taking over. All we're going to talk about is Epstein, seed oils, and how there's a fourth and fifth form of generational warfare against the human body and personal psychology.
By the way, this is how Kyle Rittenhouse is introduced, by the way. Did anyone just notice that Kyle Rittenhouse just awkwardly shuffled?
You know, they hunted me down like I hunting people down. Wingsuit into them and just fucking roll them. Like, I respect it. I just like got rocked, but I do respect it, you know? Like, absolutely. I'm not even mad. Like, bro, I am fucking placing so low right now, but I am not even maldy, not even mad. It's just, yeah, that's my favorite strat. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it does good. Yeah, you fucking win with that. Good game. You fucking carry it through. Oh, it stopped? Oh my gosh, I stopped having the thingy. There, hold on. Wait, no, yes, there I did. I fixed it. There.
What are we doing? This is the biggest
generational warfare against the
Kyle Rittenhouse just awkwardly shambling into fucking frame into this fucking train wreck. What are we doing?
Look at Jeremy
This is
standing.
This shit, dude. This is ridiculous. What's crazy is, just to spoil it, Kyle allotted an hour to interview with these guys. They kick him off after 10 minutes.
Human body and personal psychological well-being that is absolutely being eviscerated. We still got one more chair, ladies.
This is here, like, right-wing folk hero, like one of the most interesting figures of 2020. Like, what are we talking? Like, guys, hey,
Guys,
like,
he's here.
Hey, like,
action.
What the fuck?
Lights, camera.
I mean, the thing was, I'll be real, like, Rittenhouse coin is down.
Oh,
like,
it's
come
down.
on.
It's
like, Rittenhouse coin has been collapsing for years now. Like, those TikToks he was doing with his wife are so fucking cringe, buddy. And like, his 5 minutes did end 5 years ago. Here's the thing that's sad, and this is what I'll say about Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse never wanted to be an influencer. He never wanted to be a broadcaster, and he shouldn't have to be. He is just a normal kid that got mixed up in some fucking bullshit. But now he's pretty much blacklisted from any sort of white collar work because of, you know, the reputation of being Kyle Rittenhouse.
Irony.
So now he's shamefully forced to do these grifts that he doesn't even really want to do because he's like a very introverted and shy kind of guy. But I guess he feels like he doesn't have any other fucking option. Kind of a sad story.
Here we go.
So, Hannah or Melanie, if you want to join us. There's the pooch. There's the dog. Great dog. You got a very well-trained dog.
All doggos are great doggos. It's like an oxymoron to say this is a great dog, because all doggos are good doggos. Never speak ill of the doggos. I will find you. I will make you regret me. My dears, all of you, I say this clearly, so I needn't say it again. All doggos are good doggos.
I have to admit the head down command is something that.
Yeah, I took notice of that. I was like, I'm gonna train my shepherds when I get home.
You haven't trained your German shepherds when you're a millionaire?
German shepherds
not
not
what are you fucking like this is the only guest that you've gone on that anyone recognizes at all. And this is what you're doing. At this point, they've given up. At this point, they know it's over. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
This is a mess.
Oh, buddy. Do you believe he's going to train his German shepherds when he makes it home? Or do you think he's lying?
Head down.
I think that we should have Kyle's dog on. I don't understand what we're doing. I will give him my spot.
So by the way,
you stay. I'll go.
They
The dog
get Kyle Rittenhouse on. They don't ask him what happened that night. They don't ask him anything about the court case. They don't ask him anything about that for which he's actually relevant. Nor do they press him about any of the cringe stuff that he's been up to or any controversies or anything. All they do is talk to this guy about his dog for 10 minutes. What's the point?
I'm gonna be honest, when I go to my friends' houses for like parties or whatever, I usually go and play with their pets and just ignore all the people. I don't care if there's like 20 people there, like all my besties. If I go to your house and you have like a cute dog or cute cats, I'm gonna be spending time with them, not you. That's just me as a poison. No offense, but like honestly, I do have my preferences. All doggos are good doggos. All kittens, lovely kittens. I like hanging out with them. They're better. Like, motherfuckers, Homo sapiens suck massive fucking dick and balls. Can't help it. I'm one of y'all. We suck. Sorry. They deserve better. Holy shit. I'm not taking it back and I'm not regretting it. I'm sticking by my fucking guns on this one. Or watch me like die in Fortnite and lose my guns so I literally can't stick by my guns. That would suck dick. Holy shit.
By the way, all these interviews with people, if you only have a 10 to 15 minute block of time, you're not going to have anything interesting or compelling said at all. There's no reason for any of this to happen on camera. If you're meeting these people, you may as well do your 10 to 15 minute meet and greet with them off camera where you exchange pleasantries and information to network, and that's it. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to have like a serious conversation with like serious figures, you need an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. Like, we live in the podcast age. Like, these little 10-minute fucking interviews don't do shit.
And also,
or at least prep questions. There's zero prep. There's nothing.
It should be the minute he sits down. All right, so you killed a file. Thoughts? Give us your, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so you're now in this sphere. Thoughts?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kyle. Thank you so much for taking.
Welcome to Kyle.
Welcome to Kyle.
Welcome to Kyle's the best way of fucking bringing in the quartering shit.
That's why I clipped this. The entire sentence was wrong. The entire sentence was cooked.
Welcome to Kyle. It's welcome, Kyle.
So
like,
if I keep goes, welcome, Kyle. It's really glad to see you. All right, let's hear it again.
No, you stay. I'll go. The dog can take this mic.
Here we go.
It's so welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Kyle. Thank you so much for taking time. I know you're super busy making the rounds, and it's really glad to see you. You're looking fit.
It's really
oh
glad.
My God, it's like everything was
You're
wrong.
looking fit, and then Kyle looks down and he's like, "Am I looking fit?" You know, he's like, "I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm looking fit."
When he started, he went, "Welcome in." He went, "Welcome in. Welcome to the Kyle
He's
Show."
spilling his spaghetti because he's nervous, dude. Oh man.
Marriage will do. You look like, you know, you're a married man now. You're freaking monetized on social media.
Oh, that's
okay.
All, that's all.
You're monetized on social media.
Why the loud video? Because I'm loud. Hi, how are you doing? How's your day? How's life? What are you up to? I'm playing the game and I'm like kind of like, I don't know, locked in. And lol. So I really don't like encouraging people to talk about their private parts on the internet. So I'm just gonna respond with, I was probably born a fucking hell brand. Cause I don't wanna know about people's fucking like little fucking pee-pee caca bullshit on the internet. So I also will like not participate in that bullshit. Cause fuck bitches. Fuck those bitches. I didn't fucking ask any of those motherfuckers. Why they gotta fucking tell me?
This is terrible. This is awful.
This is actually the worst interview in the world. This is so embarrassing, bro. I can't even take it.
When Luke and I aren't.
What the fuck? What do you
What a lie! What a lie! So Luke and Jer aren't monetized. Jer makes no money on the internet. He has no monetization. What a fucking lie! He does ad reads constantly. What are we doing? He's claiming he's demonetized on YouTube. And that Kyle Rittenhouse has it better. Like Kyle should get up and slap him across the fucking face. Jer's living in his fucking mansion with his Morgan and Morgan ad, his coffee brand coffee grip.
Oh my god. Kyle's thinking, you're not monetized? Do you say the word openly on your show? Like, what do you mean you're not monetized?
What are we doing? Yeah, he's just bringing up that he's jealous of Kyle in some way, which is twisted. Like,
yeah, man. This is actually unbelievable.
Everything's coming up Rittenhouse right now, it seems like. How you feeling?
I'm doing good, Jeremy. Thank you so much for having me on. I've watched your show for a little bit. Sorry,
You're fine.
all the.
Are you so the mic can't even be 2 inches away from your mouse, or it's like they're like. No.
Fuck, I gave up altitude.
I know this one's like deep throat, you know.
You don't look at Hannah.
oh man!
Please tell
about it.
Deep throat. We got Warski's cat chow for 2,000 kicks. Thank you. Warski's cat chow. I also saw he threw a few 100 kicks here and there earlier. Thank you so much. And we got Jonas Priest for a rage quit saying this
I think the fucking
Randy's cheeseburger picnic.
Nier Automata's fucking soundtrack goes so hard for just playing anything, especially the like fucked up side world shit. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh, it's like waking up in a fucking world of beauty.
Bullying Luke? Like, you know it's bad when even Kyle Rittenhouse is bullying you. Like, what is going on, man? This is awful.
Oh my god, bro. And you know what? I feel bad for Luke, but if even Kyle's making fun of him, it's like, all right, I think it's over.
You know, and like Kyle's like a fucking really nice guy. Like he's like a super nice playback guy, and even he's relishing in the opportunity to bully Luke. Like, what the
Look at
fuck?
this little dick, you know? Like,
oh man.
Swatted a few times, haven't you?
I sold a lot of coffee during my swatting.
Yeah, I know. I was like, did you hear that?
Listen. Okay, so this is the craziest story of all time. So apparently, while Luke was getting swatted, Jeremy was putting up super chats, shilling his coffee. Well, there was thousands of people there, so he could sell his coffee and profit off of this guy almost dying.
Oh my god.
This son of a gun, what the hell is he doing?
We're like, I was super chatting.
Yeah.
My coffee.
This
I'm sorry, like that's really twisted. Like trying to profit off of a swatting. off of somebody else's misery like that. Like, that's fucking low, Jer.
Right, if you're gonna profit off of swatting, it better be your own fucking, and like, first off, sorry if it happens to anybody, because it's fucked up, but like, if you're gonna profit off of somebody's swatting, please have the couth and compunction to make it your fucking own. Like, don't be a fucking little dick prick like Jeremy Hambley, the fucking... Oh, bro, he is like... I know obnoxious drunk women that have more couth than him, okay? That's my point. I know annoying drunk girls that have their shit together better. And it's so sad, because that just shouldn't be the case. I'm gonna top off this now, and then re-engage people, because I'm pretty sure that over this ridge, I thought I crept a person that needs to die.
And then you start thinking,
bro.
did Jeremy
bragging about it? Well, I say, like, Jeremy, though, is bragging about doing this in front of Kyle Rittenhouse. What is wrong with you, Jer?
This is actually unbelievable. Oh, the attempted murder.
Let me sell my coffee here. Okay, it's not really the time or place, and it's really scummy, but that's who Jer is.
Support Kyle by buying coffee brand coffee. Jeremy's coffin will be plastered in coffee ads. Very funny.
I was like, this son of a gun, what the hell is he doing?
We're like, I was super chatting.
Yeah.
That's my first interaction with Jeremy ever, and we're just like, who is this guy?
I'm going to Tim. I'm like, you believe this son of a gun? He's like, he's making money off of us being on the sidewalk getting swatted as we're on the sidewalk.
Jeremy,
now.
You do you. On what show? On Tim? Was it Tim Pool's?
On Tim Pool, yeah. On Tim Pool, yeah.
We're panicked if our house is going to blow up because we got a credible threat.
What else am I going to do but make like, well, I have an explosive deal at Coffee Brand Coffee?
And I'm like,
what? I can't. It's actually beyond parody. Like, this is a complete and utter train wreck. like, how do you even parody that? Like, quartering saying, like, there's a bomb threat at Tim Pool's, and Jeremy's going, I have an explosive deal on Coffee Brand Coffee, just like my explosive diarrhea. Right now, run, just like me, to the toilet. Don't walk.
What a gross man.
And use
What a weak
promo
little
code
bitch.
BROWN for
What an absolute
50%
whore.
off that Coffee Brand Coffee. Like,
I can't.
What is wrong with this
real? How is this real?
I can't believe it again and again and again. I'm like, I don't know. He's using our tragedy to financially benefit.
Like, Luke just calls it out for what it is. He's using our tragedy to financially benefit himself. And by the way, like, Jeremy's story of doing this is now being broadcast to probably the largest audience he'll get on clips, which is this Rittenhouse interview. Like, what is he thinking?
Stop! This is
He thinks this is something cool to brag about.
Oh my god, damn, bro.
Yeah, I think because of it. I deal with anxiety and.
Oh my god, I deal with anxiety and
What a
medication.
snowflake. He deals with anxiety? I'll give his mother anxiety.
With PTSD
Tell
because
her
he killed
their
people,
fucking
and
son
then
is a
Jeremy's
whore
like,
piece
"Yeah,
of
I
shit."
also deal with anxiety.
Yeah.
You know, I know that you were just, on every TV in America for months being called a murderer and a racist and a white supremacist, and your reputation permanently ruined. But I also have anxiety because I have diarrhea, bro."
I've shit my pants at Walmart.
And I think that service animals are a great thing.
Okay, yeah.
Say, if you're comfortable with it, would you mind sharing something about Molly a little bit? Milo.
He didn't even get the dog's name right.
Not even the gender right.
No.
Can you share something about your dog?
Nope, not VC. I'm just gonna join you in game.
Dog? It's like total disaster.
It sits beside me.
Like, that's the question you ask the guy, and you don't even know the dog's name?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I'll edit that post.
No, you won't.
He chills with me wherever he goes.
I just said that. Chill.
Then he'll alert me if my PTSD is going to flare up or if I'm going to have a panic attack, which is really nice.
Now, pause.
I guess
I understand why he has PTSD and panic attacks, right? But I'm
Does he
just
shit his
saying,
pants?
like, on the right wing.
Does he have PTSD from shitting his pants? Does he have panic attacks from shitting his pants? Because he shits his pants.
people don't really want to hear about how you have mental health issues like PTSD and panic attacks, and how your service dog lays on top of you to stop you from having it. Like,
PTSD is real. I'm not saying it's not, but do dogs sense it before it happens?
I don't know. Like,
I don't even want to dip my toes into this.
I'm sympathetic with his situation, but there's a lot of people that are just gonna say that that's fucking lame and gay.
All right, that's cool. It's true. All right, awesome.
Y'all, I need to get the fucking Sigma male thing for him, just because he's him, just because he demands it. Sigma male. Oh my gosh, I know. We had to read the Epstein files recently, but nah, it's good. We just have to slam him next to it. We're just gonna pretend we didn't have to read that other shit.
You're invoking your Fifth Amendment rights to... I realize what I am. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. You're invoking your Fifth Amendment rights to each of these questions because you know that your answers will incriminate you and you feel that it will result in you being prosecuted for these crimes. Isn't that right? Well, in fact, the Supreme Court recently said that the Fifth Amendment right is there to protect the innocent.
He uses people like assets. It's so lame. It's so lame. I need to make a README for my SALT project. It's getting gross without one.
And then if I do have a panic attack, he can do deep pressure therapy, which is really nice.
Cool.
DPT.
That's where they lay on you, right?
So the dog, but like, okay, this is the thing though, is if your panic attacks can be solved by a dog laying on top of you, and your PTSD, like
So sometimes I'll hang out with my one friend and her pupper is like the sweetest lad or the sweetest gal in the world rather. And so like I will she doesn't fix the panic, but you know what she does do, right? She's the sweetest. So I adore her because she's sweet. That same thing, right?
I feel like you could probably sort it out yourself. If a dog has the power to make it go away, like I don't know,
the power of a service animal really does change.
There's some people who did. I guess so.
No,
I guess so.
I do believe it 100%, in my opinion, yeah.
Yeah, they lay on you. And Milo's been my best friend. I have 2 tattoos of him. I have his entire...
That's crazy. 2 tattoos of your... One would have been good.
Face on my right leg wrapping around my thigh.
I see some people who are agreeing with that assessment and other people who are disagreeing with that assessment. I honestly, I just feel like there's a certain percentage of people that are going to find what Kyle said to be cringe about having tattoos of his dog and the service animal laying on him. But you know what? If people are saying I'm wrong and it genuinely does help and it's really okay, all right.
I believe it helps 100%. It's like, think about like I don't know, man. It's just like the power of an animal like really does make people relaxed and calm. And I knew someone with a service dog and it was like, okay, that actually works for them. You know what I mean? So
try carnivore diet.
It is cringe, yeah.
So
I panic if my dog's dying. Sure, it is cringe, but yeah.
Kyle's now telling Jared to go on carnivore to lose weight. Like,
oh, wait, is he?
My right leg wrapping around my thigh.
Not me.
Try carnivore diet.
Oh my, he's looking at his stomach. Wait.
Yeah, he's looking right at Jared's fucking barrel and he's telling him.
And look at Luke's laughing and he's just like, you want to try that carnivore diet there, Jared?
Try carnivore diet.
Oh, whoa.
He does Red Bulls and Doritos all the time. I'm like,
what the?
The way Jared spent $15,000 to just repeatedly get told he's fat and to lose weight by everybody constantly. Look at Hannah in this moment. This is a great freeze frame of Hannah.
What are you doing?
No, I don't.
No carbs, 30 days. No carbs, 30 days. Try it out.
Melanie's his enabler. She's down here smiling.
What? What the? She's down under the table.
He's sucking his dick.
Whoa! Poor choice of words there, Luke. What do you mean she's down there?
Injured myself. All right.
What happened
down there? I just like sliced
Why
my
is
finger on the
why
chair.
is fuck? Oh fuck! But why is Mel under the table? Like, what is going on?
Is that gonna bleed? Oh my god, we're at like almost bleeding. Oh my god, I think that's gonna be a bad cut.
It's always a bad cut.
Oh no!
You want to go get a band-aid?
Oh,
Should
I
we
think
take a break.
I literally sliced my fucking pinky completely open. God damn it!
We're only like halfway through day 3, and there's still Jer's coat from today to go.
Wait, what?
Whoa!
My God!
Buddy!
We're here for 10 hours tonight, guys.
There's a lot.
All right, let's do this. By the way, this is a great segment, and everyone, thank you for the big support tonight. And this year's been incredible. Seriously, guys, it's been incredible, not only for the show, but everything that's been happening. So thank you, everyone, for the big support.
Luke is the rat, and he's going to sell everyone.
Damn right. I have to go do another podcast. Jeremy, thank you so much for having me. I'd love to come on again. Luke, it's always a pleasure to talk.
Wait, did he just sneak off?
He basically did. But what's funny is that he originally had more time for them. And they, like, I don't know.
Well, because he's the one who ends it. Look.
I have to go do another.
She's down there.
Luke is the rat, and he's going to sell everyone.
Damn right. I have to go do another podcast.
Wait, you're right. He had an hour, but now he's the one who's like, actually, I got to do another podcast. What the?
Fancy Luke.
Jeremy, thank you so much for having me. I'd love to come on
Keep it
again.
on
Luke, it's always a pleasure to talk with you.
people.
And it's a pleasure to meet you.
We're going to come train to Miami.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure to talk to Luke, but it's only a pleasure to meet the others. Isn't that jokes? It's pretty backhanded.
Be fun.
Thanks, Kyle.
That's going to be awesome. Do we have our next guest, I think?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Look at the cute dog.
We should have kept Kyle a little bit longer.
I just try to be super respectful.
Well, he's
So did you hear that?
140 though, so he has.
Yeah, so Luke's like, he had till 140, like we had another 40 minutes with him. So I don't know why we didn't keep him longer.
But how do you say that though? How do you go? He goes, I have to go, and you go, actually no, we have you for 40
I'm
minutes.
pretty sure. So I think I may have edited the part out before where Jeremy's like, oh, it's a pleasure to have you on. It kind of wraps it up. And then Kyle's like, oh yeah, I have another podcast to go to anyway. So I don't even think he exited on them like that. I think they just fumbled. They had way more time with him. But honestly, they weren't asking him anything worth a fuck anyway. So
there you go.
So it was literally, I think, a 12-minute interview in total.
Oof.
It's 40 minutes left before doing anything else.
I was confused. Sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean to cut you short.
It's okay.
Wait.
So it was
Jared cut him off.
So it was Jared cut him off, and then Kyle coped that he had somewhere else to go, but he didn't until like 40
Jared
minutes
went,
later.
all right, bud, thanks. And he goes, well, I got somewhere else to be then, I guess.
Yeah, I must have accidentally clipped that part off where Jared was telling him to get out of there, but it was also fucking boring. Like, I don't know.
What a waste, man.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Just try to speak into the mic. Your levels aren't picking up that way.
Yeah, I'm adjusting.
So now at this point, like officially, this is where the wheels are completely falling off. Like no one cares. Everyone's checked out. Everyone's seething. They blew the Rittenhouse interview. Their last name is Myron Gaines is the final. But they have this guy, Actual Justice Warrior,
that
is
stuffed
here.
animal, the soft monkey
Remember
guy.
Actual Justice Warrior?
I heard
Yeah.
of him. Actual Justice.
I think I have all of
Has
12
he announced?
seconds of him on here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bigotry right here.
She's a well-known racist. She has a hidden
Special blog.
Shut up.
She has a special
Literally, stop
blog.
talking.
The
They
ribeyes.
can't uncomfortable again.
wow. Well-known
And
racist
that's it.
Hannah Claire.
And now we have another guy
Who looks like
is
the first
completely
two guys.
Yeah.
They all buy that same jacket. It's like the same, like, whatever jacket.
99 a pound. But I try to tell people like beef.
We got another fellow Polish person. Jan, cześć tam pan, jak tam wszystko u ciebie?
No bardzo dobrze, dziękuję.
To super, może
It's
będziemy
America,
dalej.
boys, it's
Hej,
America.
odwal się.
So Like, it's just a fever dream. You got some guy coming in traveling fucking Polish, and Jared insults him and says, "This is America, speak English."
I'm 50% Polish.
I even argue anti-human, right? So we really want to say, by the way, on the gene weapons, right?
Where's Melanie?
So,
Melanie left us. She abandoned us.
About gene weapons, and Hannah Claire just decided that's enough. I'm out. She literally just got up and walked off because Buddy was schizo posting shit hard.
This troublemaker.
All the stars are here.
Where's Melanie?
Luke's favorite.
All right. Okay.
What the f is this? Okay. So this is Libby from the Post Millennial, which actually I do read a lot of Post Millennial articles, or at least I did, because they do a lot of coverage of Canada. So I don't know. She's actually one of the decent people that was on, but she's not really a looker.
I was just super hype, and I was just trying to be mean to be funny.
I like her frames though, even if she's not a looker to them. I'd be looking at her frames.
Sorry, Libby.
She's Tim Pool staff.
My Amfest is going pretty well.
Tim Pool staff, I'm against her now.
Yeah, and Jer, I edited this out, but I probably should have kept it in, but I was like, this is getting so long. But Jer tried to poach her from Tim Pool and offered her to come over, and it's like, you don't have any money to do that, you know?
Wow, it's been
You're our
pretty
neighbor.
fun.
You're in our backyard
I'm
over
like,
here.
yeah, I'm.
You're in the front yard, actually. We're in the back.
No, I think you guys are definitely the front yard. We're all the way at the end over here. You know,
So
that's what happens.
literally, they both have the worst positions at the entire event, but she's saying hers is even worse than Jer's. So I guess that they just hate Tim Pool and they hate quartering at the TPUSA event, and I guess rightfully so.
Yeah.
Based.
Yeah, that's based in red pilled.
What'd you do to be in the gallows?
What'd I do to be in the gallows?
They're in the gallows. They're in the gallows. They're in the ghetto, buddy. By the way, somebody pointed out quartering's logo isn't Coke
Big
because he
thing
doesn't
is,
have
you
hair on
shouldn't
his
shoot at
head.
me in this, because I'll just come at
He
you.
has no hair. If it was a hat and a beard, it would make sense, but he's actually bald. So his logo in the back makes no sense.
Well, to be fair, he did have hair when he made the logo.
Oh, he never had that much hair, though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was a coat. I'll have to look for an old image. Didn't he steal that logo from some barber? Yeah, I mean, look at it. That's Bunty King's fucking logo. Remember Bunty
That's
King?
like every hipster product
Bunty
ever.
King?
Yeah. Whether it's like
You mean Nicholas
shaving,
Diorio?
burgers, bacon, or what. It's
beer
always that.
soap. You ever have beer soap
Yes.
before?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the beer soap had this logo on it.
You're a troublemaker. I know you.
I just go where they put us.
I keep up to like hold these wires and use my foot to kick them.
Look at this.
He's having to hold the wires with his foot. What's those? A bag of edibles? I guess that's the coffee, right?
Yeah, gingerbread coffee sample.
So that's from the Christmas boxes that didn't sell. So the Advent Christmas boxes didn't sell the gingerbread coffee. So he had to pull them out and put them into these individual sampler bags.
Our strip
So it doesn't, yeah.
No, we have to. I'm on my fourth bottle of water.
Melanie's
No
back
peas.
and all she's
Oh,
got.
wow.
Bro, she's back and all she's got is so it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, that's a good line. I can respect it. All right, let's go. That ass.
Ladder. Yeah, I mean,
No,
yeah.
I mean, I'm probably pretty dehydrated.
Probably.
Yeah, hey,
He's
welcome in.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now we have. I actually don't even know who this guy is. He looks like Awakened with JLB.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He looks zesty.
Pretty dehydrated.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, it's left turn.
Hey, welcome in.
Oh, he's there. Yeah, so I recognize him.
It's actually Lectern.
Yeah, I actually recognize him.
Enemy packs Carmex now when I go places. That and ibuprofen.
What is it? What car? Oh,
Carmex, yes.
So the audio is a disaster again.
Sorry, I just want people to be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, she said
Hannah
that
shit.
she's unhappy.
She's shitting
She's
on
pissed.
quartering.
We have to.
Yeah,
I have to have a crazy noise gate because of all the background noise and stuff like that.
You have a crazy noise gate? Where?
Right? Where the
I
fuck
don't
is his
hear
noise
it.
gate?
You hear the noise gate? Because I can
It's
hear
in the
everyone
software,
talk.
I guess.
But you can hear everyone chatting.
Yeah,
Is it on?
It's obvious, but it's obviously the noise is so bad that even with the audio gate cranked, you can still hear it. Like it's so loud in there that they can't hear each other unless they have the headphones on.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you have headphones. I'm very deaf.
Okay.
Well, that'll happen. How's your Amfest going? I see you're making the rounds.
That'll happen? Why would you say that? That'll happen,
That's
yeah.
it's so awkward. Like all of his transitions and responses through conversations are so stilted and awkward.
Yeah.
They really are. And then it's like your opening question to Lectern guy who was there on January. How's your Amfest going? Like,
yeah, like tell us about Jan 6th.
He never asked about Jan 6th. Not even one time during this interview. It was a total waste.
I'm having a great time, meeting a lot of old friends haven't seen in a year, so having a good time.
If for people that don't know at home, let them know first of all who you are and where they can find your stuff.
My name's Adam Johnson. You may know me as the Lectern Guy, Via Getty, or the Podium Guy from January 6th, where I tactically relocated some furniture.
Yes,
without a license.
I thought it looked better.
He tactically relocated some furniture without a license. Well, that's one way to put it.
How many times?
Go ahead, tell us about it.
How many times have you think he used that joke? He's probably said that joke
everywhere he goes. Everyone he talks to, he gives him that. Guaranteed. Thousands and thousands of times.
Do you have your?
It's very feng shui.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have your interior design company started yet, or where are we?
No. I do have a website though. It's called.
Unlicensed? Is that a joke or a
No, that's a real website. Yes.
There you go.
Wow.
So mods, put that in the mods. Make sure you
The
put
mods did not put it up. There's no mod.
No,
in there.
they did.
He has no mod.
No, there's nothing.
in the chat.
Just trying to avoid
It's
wrapping
so
presents.
bad.
This is
Okay. Get ready for this one. So this guy is like, oh, I really don't want to wrap presents this time of year. And then Jeremy tells us his abuse that he does to his wife. Like, listen to this.
Oh, okay, so it comes out.
Good job.
My wife accused me of that as well, but I have a different strategy. I wrap them so poorly that she just gets frustrated, and it's like, just...
The internet calls that weaponized incompetence.
I was...
Oh my god! My dying wife?
Your sick wife and you can't wrap the Christmas presents to her. Like, it's one thing if you struggle, I guess, to wrap the presents. It's another thing to pretend that you struggle to wrap the presents so that you can get out of it. That's literally weaponized incompetence. It's fucking unhinged. That he would just say
But
that.
he is
and think that it's
incompetent.
cool. Like, that's man. You're right. It's retarded. I was like trying to give myself, okay, it's one thing if you can't wrap. I guess you're retarded if you can't wrap.
Yeah.
This was proud to be real.
Well, if I
Shit's
get
retarded.
lazy, what I do is I buy a bunch of those bags with like, paper, like the nice paper, and I just bag it up and make it look nice, put a little card.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
You
If I
use
don't
the
feel-
gift bag
Yeah.
with the fucking tissue paper.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Like, wait, I'm gonna get back home. Do I have time to wrap presents, or am
You
I
didn't
just
even
putting
decorate your
everything in a
set.
box? I know. I think I'm just bringing all of my family's presents in boxes and just like
Just do
handing
the
them
Amazon
out.
box then.
Yeah, that's what I'm
My
gonna do.
husband put mine under a blanket. And it's like,
Show the website. Is it that bad? What's the website? This is the website we were just promoted. Are you gonna buy any of these? This is like the website. This is like literally the website.
What?
Look at this.
Did I get the
Bro,
Chloe?
come
I usually play alone. I don't even know if homie's coming back to life.
For a body pillow?
For the
What?
body pillow? I
We'll find out
mean,
soon.
I guess you shoot for the stars, right? Why not? You think he's ever sold one?
No.
Tits. Absolutely fucking tits. Fuck.
Hold my beer.
Well, that was
cooler?
rightfully so. Good game, well played.
Signed
I deserve to be shot
U.S.
like that
celebrity
there. That's
photo?
fine. Shit happens.
This is so fucking shameless, bro.
Oh
like, this
my
is a
God.
brutal grift.
Would you
Like,
pay
how about
using
this,
your
buddy?
credit
You
cards
got
on
a fucking card? No, I fucking wouldn't. There's no way, man.
buddy? You're gonna be fucking on the list.
Like, yes, there you go.
Thanks so much for coming on, dude.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. You don't like the quartering? Just putting it out there. Why do you... Okay, I mean, well, I don't like people, period, but I still listen to them, else I would never hear your voice. You know? Homie, I get it, but like, to type in chat you don't like the quartering while we're watching Kino Casino cover him is like saying you don't like fucking assholes while we're watching a fucking world compilation of every asshole getting the shit kicked out of their face. I mean, it's like, yeah, okay. You want a more oxymoronic thing? I got you. Like, no one's intentionally being kind to his ass right now. He shits his pants. The fuck are you talking about? He shits his fucking pants. Typing in my fucking chat, oh, I don't like him mid fucking Kino Casino? Bro, okay, so preach to the choir more. Do you want a more, like, surface level appropriate thing to say for the time? Okay, cool, here's one for you. Tell me that oxygen is how you breathe. I'll believe it. That's exactly the kind of fucking depth we're going for with that. No shit, bro. Like, he shits his pants. The fuck? Just putting it out there that you don't like him. Bro, he shits his pants. Okay. I don't think his wife likes him. So, okay. But I don't think his wife likes him.
Seems like a nice guy, I guess. Are you kidding me?
So Jared just fucking felts him. Nobody
has
takes
the
his
headphones
headset off. Whoa, buddy. What? He still has them on, so he hears that shit.
He heard the glass like what? He's got it on. You're the one. And he's like,
Jared, and Nell's looking at him like, are you for real that you're doing this to the guest? This is so unprofessional. Like, it's a bozo alert out here. Clown shoes.
Joe, that's crazy, actually.
Yep.
Here we are.
The quartering booth.
You're fucking, Luke's like, we're at the quartering fucking booth.
Is that Myron?
Yeah. Oh, it's Myron.
I know he's lurking right over there.
Who all's doing this? Do I need to step
I'm gonna
away
jump
from
off
this
for
one?
this one.
She's gonna jump
Okay,
off.
got it.
And then,
So, by the way, Hannah didn't even know who Myron is. I think they say, they're like, go get him. Let's just let it play here.
Okay.
Said he's over there. You want to go grab him? He's lurking over here.
Where is he?
Somewhere around here.
I don't actually know what he looks like.
he's a tall black guy. He'll be the only one over
well,
there.
that's profiling.
Luke, I know you got, like, after this interview, can you help me?
Yeah. You know, we gotta ask.
Wait,
Melody
so
put all the electronics.
Quartering has to tear down his own shit. And by the way, like, as he's talking about, like, security's giving him the stank eye, and they're about to yell at him to tear down all his shit. But Jeremy, the putz, the brokey, the bump, he doesn't have anyone to take down the set, so he has to take it down himself with Luke's help, and Melanie has to pack up the tech. Like, it's a total disaster.
Onyx, you like disconnect everything, put it in that Amazon box.
Okay.
Luke and I'll break it.
All right.
Wait, he's
So the security just came up.
Amazon box.
Yeah. So security just came up and was like, you got to get the fuck out of here. You're out of time. The convention's over. It's like, this is their headline interview with Myron Gaines, and it's being cut short. It's being cut short by security because
it's Quartering doing it.
back up and get
And it's
out.
funny.
And he's using a cardboard box. A cardboard box to pack up the
The
equipment.
incompetence of all this.
Yeah, but we have a live show. We can't talk about Disney now. We're still live right now, right? Yeah. Sorry, we're live right now. We're live. You're interrupting the show. Yes.
Yeah. Listen, we have one last interview here. 15 minutes and I'm done.
Please, we have
Why, you
one
guys
more
are breaking?
interview.
They want you to break down too.
Please. Yeah.
What's that?
They want you to.
This is
They wanted to
ridiculous.
tear down. He's like, please, I have one more shot, one more interview. Please give me 15 minutes. They're like, no, you gotta fucking break this down and get out of here. Like, there's no more time. Pack it up.
Do you pay $8,000 for the shittiest booth and they're fucking interrupting your live show? Are you kidding me? What time was this?
I actually don't know. I think it was about 4 in the afternoon.
4 o'clock? Well, it's getting a bit later, but
Grifters Row is now closed for the day.
Oh man.
Need a chair or something.
Oh, do you guys need a chair? They can't have it right now.
Yeah, so they're taking his chair. They're taking his chairs. They're like, we need these. They're like, we need these chairs back right now. And he's like, no, dude, I need this chair for 15 more minutes. They're like, listen, your rental on the chairs, you paid $500 for these chairs. It's done, bro. We're gonna need the chairs back.
This is painful, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'll do what I can. Yeah.
What'd you guys talk about when I was gone?
We talked about just the vibe of everything going on here, how it's boosting morale.
What's the vibe check?
Oh no, they just
It's
put that there.
good. It's good.
Okay, is it just me or is Luke not incredibly pissed off and being really kind of aggressive with that?
Oh, Luke should be
he
condescending.
seems like-
He's been shot on
I
enough.
wouldn't even say aggressive,
Like, by this
it's
point,
just
like he's already had his fucking like tea spiked with Red Bull when he thinks tea is like fucking cursed and gonna kill him. So I mean, like, regardless of if something's true, if you're eating into someone's fucking like fear, maybe you're a dickhead if you're trying to like, you know, make some shit off of scaring some dude that you pay money to. Maybe that just makes you a cuck. I'm gonna stick with it. It makes you a fucking cuck. An egregious little shit-licking cuck.
So what's going on here, guys? You guys are good? Oh, the vibe? Yeah. Like, yeah, you just like
But we
checked
need
out.
to
You checked
interview
out.
the guy who got kicked out on day one. We got to interview the guy who's causing all sorts of problems.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
No, you're on. Come on
okay,
on.
so clearly
Come on,
Myron comes on and he's got something, right? Charisma, something.
Yeah.
I mean, like he was the most high energy person they brought on.
Yeah.
But quickly he runs into a roadblock, as we'll see.
Oh, here we go.
Blind dude that's here early, I guess. Very rare.
We're not late and gay.
Yeah, not late and gay.
Yeah, so
I don't know why homie keeps following me one to one. Like, it is
I thought you.
not
I
the
can't
best
say what time it is.
decision.
Lots of
without
undercover
the
brothers
same
out
kit.
there.
I thought there was some sort of
Good
time
luck,
you
I
guys all
guess.
live by.
There was, but not today.
Whoa.
Go bring home a W for the boys.
Jeremy, Jeremy pulled the Worski. He played Worski live, you know?
Man. Like, holy shit, dude.
The other way? Oh, shit.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the funniest thing Jared
Fresh
said
from
all day.
Big
That
Band.
is kind of funny, you know?
Every single day.
Fresh?
We have
Yeah,
Myron
allegedly,
Danes here.
right?
Yeah. Myron, how's your, I know you got a lot going on, but I thought you're giving us 15 minutes here, which I am very appreciative of.
No,
Buddy,
What
buddy,
was
just
that?
fucking, yeah, he's like stumbled that. Like,
Spit it out, Jared. Say it. Don't spray it there, bud. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing?
so you have like 15 minutes with us, so we're gonna just ramble and waste more time? Like, spit it out.
And,
Yeah,
you know, we've been meaning to do
security's
this
kicking us out.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
for a minute, so I'm happy to
I
be
know,
here.
no kidding, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. How's Amphas going for you?
Good, man. No complaints. You know, obviously there's some, people lying and pushing out some BS. Like,
That was so weird. I was like, bro, I'm standing right next to him and I'm reading tweets that is like, he got dragged out by the cops. Like,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, he's still here.
Can I even just have how quartering is
I have no idea how I
50%
got
off
dropped.
the camera? Here he's like
Eh,
80%
whatever.
off the camera. Could we all move over
Thanks, I'm scared.
2 inches?
There's no space. There's
Well, like,
no space.
well, there's
He's just too fat.
Here, yeah, it's true.
Well,
he could move here, she could move here, he could move here. Legally.
Yeah, it's funny. You know, we're on Rumble or YouTube or where are we at?
We're about everywhere right
Well,
now.
okay. I won't go too crazy if we're on
Thank you.
YouTube. I have to double check.
So there it is. So now, because they're on YouTube and not just Rumble, Myron's completely cocked. He has no material because his entire bit is being edgy and anti-Semitic and saying slurs, and they can't do that. So now the headline
I
interview.
mean, bro, if your whole bit is being edgy, anti-Semitic, and saying slurs, like, I mean, not to be that bitch, but there is like a whole open venue that you can still get away with. Like, it's just fucked up, but you can. There's still like free game motherfuckers out there for you. I personally will choose not to do that. However, it's really weak that he doesn't like think out of the box enough to take it if he wants it.
He was totally felted. Oh, that's it. was over from there. It was just small talk. And
Yeah,
that's
no,
it.
man. It's just lying. BS. People. Well, and the crazy part is like people still believe that lie. Like, oh yeah, you got kicked out. I'm like, bro, I've been here for 3 days. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So the Packers game is tonight.
Was he kicked out?
I actually have no idea what the truth is because I was pretty sure he was kicked out, but then he appeared here, and I'm like, okay, so I guess he's not kicked out. I don't know.
Okay.
Sound like I want to watch the Packers game, but it's on my way home. So it's on my way back to my hotel. But
Yeah, I think Mel is like looking at Cher about the football game. Like she knows she's gonna.
So it's on my way back to my hotel. But yeah, I think the campus tour stuff's okay. Fine, maybe I'm a pussy, but like,
he's a pussy. He's scared. It was Cher.
Well, I mean, he is a pussy and he is scared.
I removed the context, but it was Jer saying that he won't wear a MAGA hat because he's afraid he'll get beat up in public. Which, it's like a pretty bitch move by Jer. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I'm with you, channel.
Awesome.
So thanks a lot, dude.
No worries, man. Thanks for
so
having me, guys.
Yo, something unexplainable gave me a desire to be in the kitchen. I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it. It's like I just heard the word kitchen and I'm like, I should be in there. And it's not even me making a woman joke. It's me making I like to cook, and making your own food is way better than like, getting it handed to you by some other motherfucker. So, I don't know. A part of me just wants the kitchen for the nom-noms, for the good, for that sate my tummy.
Yeah, thanks for coming up. Yep.
Hey, everyone. Thanks, Myron.
I'll see you
Appreciate
later.
you. We'll talk later. Of course. All right, with that, we're going to wrap up for the day. That was...
So they clocked out
Myron
immediately
gave
after
him
because
something,
they were getting kicked out.
Like, Myron gave him something. He has some energy and charisma to him. Like, I'll give him that. Like,
That's about it.
I'm looking for any silver line. It's only like, oh, he was okay.
A lot of streaming. A
It
lot of work.
was. We did it.
We did it. So now we have to break
They
all
look
this
so
down
defeated.
and run for our lives to get everything all packed up. Thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hannah's.
Oh, well, no, we won't.
No,
See you Monday.
See you Monday.
Okay, so boy, did we ever see Jer and Hannah on Monday. So Jer, as soon as the show starts, basically begins a massive cope and seethe sesh about the Kiwi Farms and Kino Casino and all of the drama. Like, it's like, bro, if you really weren't bothered and you really didn't care, you wouldn't start off your show by coping about how you didn't cheat on your wife.
Stop.
So there we go. By the way, we got Worski's Cat Show for 5,000 kicks. Man, best segment ever. You guys need to appreciate. I hope you do appreciate the fact that I sat there and watched what must have been 7 or 8 hours of the quartering over the last 2 fucking days. And I had to do like this afternoon, like this just happened today.
Yeah.
So it's like right after it ended, I'm like having to feverishly edit this shit. But I was like, no, Jer's not escaping without tasting the fucking felt. We're holding him accountable today.
Hey, there,
Okay.
there it is. I was about 10 seconds behind there.
Live from where Hannah really should work her kitchen is Hannah
Wow.
Claire.
Why is she in her kitchen?
Wow.
Kitchen time.
Because
For
I
Hannah
guess she's
Claire,
at like
and
a
soon for me.
relative's place. She's
Oh,
visiting family for Christmas.
Makes sense. Okay.
For
I
you.
think it's just the time change, You haven't quite adjusted back to being on Wisconsin time.
You know what? I see you're doing the best with what you have, but your lighting
Jer's
actually looks
internet
pretty good.
crashed out.
Oh my god.
No, it
This-
doesn't. So that was like a subtle sneak felt by Jer saying the lighting looks good when it looks like shit. Oh,
Is his job
man.
like just insult his crew?
By the way, that's literally how the show started. How far did we get in? 12 seconds?
Was that how it started?
It's just the thing.
16
There it
seconds.
is.
That's
I-
literally
I
the
was-
start. Bring it
I'm
back
probably gonna
to the
hop
very
off
beginning.
screen
You can
and,
see
like,
the countdown
maybe
timer, so you know
There
I'm
it
not
is.
a few
There,
more runs
yeah,
of
yeah.
fork knife.
It's literally
Hey, there it is.
16 seconds.
There it
he's
is.
felt
I was about 10 seconds behind there. How are
I
you?
think it's just the time change, You haven't quite adjusted back to being on Wisconsin time.
You know what? I see you're doing the best with what you have, but your lighting actually looks pretty good.
Whenever I'm in this place, you like the lighting. I have
Yeah.
to make note for my studio at home.
The
What?
lighting is not good, Hannah.
What do you? It's like
you-
overexposed.
You look like a. Yeah, it's totally cooked.
No, but like at home, she looks fine. Like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, it looks like you aren't a spooky ghost.
I might bop into Mega Blink for a bit, actually.
She still doesn't pick up on that Jer is attacking her.
Oh, he's literally is insulting her.
Definitely don't look. Yeah, he's literally insulting her, and he's pissed off that she's just being like, yeah, thanks. Because she's just like an angel or whatever. Like, what the f?
Oh my god.
Which I think is, in general, a good thing. Yeah, I mean, the spooky ghost thing is, yeah, I know that's kind of your brand, but like, it looks a little bit better.
Wow, guys.
Why is it like this?
Great, what great stream of consciousness. Buddy, it's just nothing. He says so much with nothing
homie's
being
gone.
said.
I just looked up
How was
the
your
list.
travel?
It was pretty good. You know that I'm still kind of on.
Oh, by the way, did you see he has an add button? Watch him press the add button.
How was your travel?
Press S to chill, and it all pops in, all the bullshit. Stop!
9 ads hit you at one time.
It's you with that, you know?
That was bad. I did get picked off by a player at least, not just the NPCs. And I think it's the person I was trying to chase down.
Ads.
So that's fine. Okay, a little bit of Mega Blink, then I'm
How was
getting
your travel?
It was pretty good.
Yo, a little Mega Blink, then I'm dipping. Okay, cool beans. No more stream after Mega Blink. Why? Because I want to make food in the kitchen, and it's hard to not look at Hannah Claire in the kitchen and realize that my place is also the kitchen.
Good. You know that I'm still kind of on the road for the holiday, for Christmas, but it went pretty smooth. You know, I had a blast being at Amfest with you and Melanie. I'm glad we got to do stuff in person.
Fuck Luke. Luke completely felt it, eh?
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like, it was
Luke's
nice being with you and Melanie.
Yeah. By the way, Smaggle, yeah, we've covered Clavicular a couple times on the show. We'll probably do some segments on him in the new year. I think he's going to have a crazy arc coming up for sure.
Yeah, probably. He's been like low key lately. I've been checking it. It's pretty like mid now, but we'll see. Hopefully, ODs or something, you know?
Are you sure you weren't wildly uncomfortable? That's what the internet was saying.
Oh my god.
So right away, within 1 minute, he's already diving into the controversy and being like, you sure you weren't uncomfortable, Hannah? So just remember, your job's on the line here, and you're going to lose your only source of income unless you say I didn't do anything wrong. So we all have to recognize Hannah Claire is under duress here. She's having to violate her morals, her principles, her dignity for cash, which isn't anything new for her because she's been on the quartering show for a long time now. But this is a new low for her to have to sit here and defend Hambly's actions like this.
Yeah, and by the way, the biggest source of uncomfortability was towards Mel and not Hannah.
Yeah.
But Hannah did some shit. Let's see her reaction.
You girls were wildly uncomfortable with me.
Like, I'm a little jealous of her. She gets to be in the kitchen before I do. Like, y'all, do y'all have any idea how much I want to make, like, a little greasy ass melt and just sit there on the couch in the living room as soon as I'm done? Like, fucking with Salt Stack on a Steam Deck with a keyboard attached to it running Windows on one partition and booping to Linux when I need to, like, do other shit. Y'all have any idea? It is fucking bananas. It is so bananas, I will call it ballnanas. It is grandma's balls. That's how bananas it is. Grandma's balls are aching.
Catch me up on this, because I like open X and suddenly there's some kind of like weird drama that
Okay, so we're meant to believe that Hannah Claire is just this doe-eyed, airbrained who is incapable of watching or reading Twitter clips, like or posts, like, and has no idea what's going on, even though she saw the posts about it. Like, that's what we're meant to believe. She's clearly playing dumb.
are we uncomfortable?
Well, it went from I guess because I watched the football game with Melanie, we were having an affair, obviously.
There it is! The confession in 4K. Like, look at how uncomfortable Hannah is in this moment. And Jer's eyes are just bugging out of his fucking head as he confesses to the dirty deed that he wishes he could have done. Okay? We all know that's what he desired, okay? And anybody pretending to the contrary is clearly lying to save their job, okay?
We got him.
You went to a sports bar with us and a bunch of other people and watched.
Okay,
No,
so
my
this
God, this story's
this narrative is such nonsense. They're really just relying on the ignorance of people watching, right? But then why even bring it up in the first place? Because chances
why
are,
the fuck would they bring it
people
up in the
watching
first
Quartercast
place?
have no idea what Kiwi Farms and Josh said or what we said, right? But they're just like so desperate to control the narrative that they're shooting themselves in the foot by bringing this up. Because anybody who sees the clip knows that it wasn't, he invited everybody to the sports bar. No, his plan was to bring Mel alone to the sports bar, and he didn't invite Hannah or Luke until he was pressed to do so. So this is a very disingenuous, bad faith narrative being pushed by Jer and Hannah, and they know it is. They know it is.
A football game?
That's
It's
right.
crazy.
Yeah, I was also there with a baby. Like, there was.
So, because
pardon
you're there
me?
with a baby. Yeah. But this is the defense now, is that because Hannah Claire came with her baby, it means that at no point Jer could have ever flirted with Melanie or acted inappropriately or pressured her to be in a situation where she felt uncomfortable or abused his authority as a boss to try and extort something out of her. No. Because there was a baby at the sports bar, Jared...
Like, using a baby to hide behind when, like, people are saying that they think you've been inappropriate is, like, if nothing else, it is a sign that, like, okay, how do I put this nicely, not nicely? How do I just put this? If you're gonna hide behind a baby to cover up your own fucking inadequacy as a person, you kind of just put it out on blast for the whole world to see that you really are the shit they think you are. Isn't that fucking wild, bros? That's fucking bananas.
Is therefore cleared of everything. Right. We saw what we saw, Jeremy, and the presence of a baby after you got called out and stopped from your creepy behavior does not mean it didn't happen, bro. Sorry.
It was such a weird. I know it's the end of the year, and so like people are grasping for content. People are burnt out on politics.
Not really.
I did a lot of planning on my.
We barely do politics.
And see, it's not even his baby. Kevin hates me. Oh, in Mega Blink, yeah, no, Kevin hates everybody, but Kevin causes the toxic barrel to trigger more. Bro, if you're hiding behind your own baby, that's like gnarly and gross and a very pussy activity to do. But when you're hiding behind somebody else's baby, I mean, you're just saying that you're a big giant fucking pussy who shits their pants.
No, like, this is ridiculous. Like, the idea that our show or Matt at the Internet, Josh's show, is 100% politics, like, it's not. It's just not.
But
Like, I don't know what he's talking about.
It's so simple, Jared. You're a lol cow. Talk about shitting yourself, fire people, you spend all your money, you're broke, and you're chatting.
Wait, you're asking if he intended to sleep with Melanie Mack? It looks like this to a lot of the folks on the internet who've been staring at it for a while. I mean, it does have that veneer to it. I'd think that he was trying to fuck Melanie Mack, okay? And like, I think Melanie seems pretty cool. I think he was trying to fuck Melanie. I don't think he got it in, but I know it looks like he was fucking trying. And that's coming from an old autistic woman, so if I can gauge it, then it's fucking obvious as piss.
Animals die. It's funny to us.
The cope makes no sense. And Jer barely even does fucking politics to begin with.
Barely. It's all drama and shit. We're laughing and we think it's funny. We think you're a bad person. And we're reveling in your failures. And then this Amfest thing came up and we said, "It's a scam, it's bullshit, you're a liar." You fucking went on a rampage on Twitter and you were pissed off and shit. And then we were right. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
My flight.
By the way, I
just
gotta say, politics is kind of hot right now. Like the big Candace Owens stuff, Charlie's death, like Tucker versus Candace, or Candace versus Tim Pool, or Candace versus Ben Shapiro, and all of that stuff that's going on. Like, I don't know, it's pretty hot.
I got
like,
it. Oh, we fucking made it.
Nicki Minaj
I was about to
at
die if I didn't hit
Amfest,
that.
and it created a huge backlash.
All these
There's a lot
guys
of
are
crazy
still
stuff
doing well.
going on.
all these guys are still doing well. They're
It's
doing
just
well
not
in their
him.
views.
It's just not him doing well.
Oh, people are sick of the politics.
Try to change up our content a little bit in 2026. Like, I think we should still cover politics, but like, I do think that.
Okay, he's panicking. We're in panic mode. Alert! This is panic
He's
mode.
panicking and pivoting. Yeah, he knows that the grift is drying up. He knows that it's fucking over. So he's like, well, I guess we're gonna do drama and entertainment or something on celebrity gossip. I don't know. Like, obviously, it's all failing, right?
Yeah.
Half of the show should be dedicated more to like other stuff. Just because I think people in general are pretty burnt on politics right now. And I try to not take it. I feel bad because I feel very protective of my staff.
Jeremy, they're burnt out on your politics. They'll go to other people to hear their political opinions, but everybody's burnt out on your content because it fucking sucks and it's boring, dude. And to sit here and then talk, I'm protective of my staff. You're constantly attacking your staff all the time, threatening their jobs, saying that they could be fired at any moment. Like, you are a piece of shit. You're a terrible boss.
And like, I don't like it when, people start like rumors and stuff like this. And it's just
for you too, I assume. Like, I don't know.
I don't really give a shit.
No.
It doesn't bother me.
What a statement.
You're tough. You're a hard criminal.
Like, he does it. He's not bothered by it. He's been at it such a long time. But he's immediately responding to it on Twitter, seething at Josh, then deleting his post when he gets called out, right? Now, he's within minutes of starting his show, instantly bringing it up and crying about it. Like, come on, Jared. It obviously does bother you. Anytime, I'm not bothered. Well, if they truly weren't bothered, they wouldn't say anything at all and just continue as usual.
I can't believe my pause play button's broken. I mean, I can believe it, but that's my own fault. No, it's like, if you constantly need to reaffirm or reassure yourself, if you need to do a self-soothing action like all the fucking time, especially one like saying, oh no, I didn't fuck up, then yeah, you are kind of a fucking whelp of a pussy who needs to have constant reassurance. And I mean, I benefit from reassurance in some endeavors, I really do too. But just not like in the ones where I need other people to like shoulder their feelings. It's like, hey boss, did I do all right? Just let me know, I'm just checking in because I always fucking worry. If you can't, I just fucking chill. But like the little list, the teensy beensy list of people I need validation from is itty bitty. And, like directly impact the end result of other shit. Like, he has all the fucking keys in his little fucking fanny pack. He's the one that could change the fucking state of shit for other people. And he's just a little bitch. Just a whiny little, trashy little, gulp like little fucking cum guzzling bitch. And it's his fault. It's all his fault. And he shits his pants.
Doing this, I've been doing this for so long that like, it doesn't really bother me. But it's like, Father Dwarf says, Jeremy's a married man grooming a woman around his age and another woman with a husband and a child.
Anna's like grooming.
Whoa!
She's like, wait,
whoa,
grooming. Wait,
buddy.
What's being fucking? What's
like,
speculation?
Instead of just like presenting it as it is, which is that Jeremy is a simp that clearly has a crush on Melanie Mac and is using his position as her boss to get one-on-one time with her to creep on her. Like, that's what we're saying, right?
So like, I got it phrased to me that like he's paying the simp tax in her paycheck, and like our biggest hope should be that she's just not like getting fucked. Because like if she touches this man, first off, we think he's married still, but secondly, he's kind of a whore. And then after that, he even admits you have to lift the rolls to give him a blowjob. That's something. That is definitely something. I don't know why you would be that kind of way, but you know what? Fuck it. If that's how he wants to be, that's how he's gonna be.
He's grooming them, having an affair. It's like, no one said that. Everybody's just saying that Jeremy is abusing his position of power as an employer and dangling money over these women's heads to get them to comply with his shit, is what we're saying.
Look, and also, by the way, this is our theory with seeing how he's acting towards her, right? And sort of like the vibe. But then he's focusing on that. There's other things too, Jer. All the money you've spent, all the lies.
Yes.
All the like, oh, hey, if you donate, I'll do this, and then not doing it. The ramshackled fucking appearance of your set. The terrible audio. The awkwardness. The unplanned everything. It's
everything.
Like,
it all
I
adds
didn't rate
up.
Melanie.
If she fucks him ever, she'll deserve the Kiwi Farms thread.
Like, no one's saying you her, okay?
No one's
like,
saying that, bro. But we're saying that it's pretty obvious what happened. You wanted her to be with you alone at the bar because you wanted to have the fantasy of taking her on a date night and, well, maybe let's see where it goes. We'll have some drinks and maybe we'll click or whatever. Like, it's pretty obvious to see that that's what was going on, right? And then it turns into you groomed a child, and no, it's not what we're saying. You're being a fucking disingenuous, bad faith actor, Jer.
He's being disingenuous, but he's being just like maliciously aloof of the situation. It's like when people are obstinate just to fucking be a fucking gateway. I knew this person who was saying that, like, okay, they were like, there's no organizational structure behind fucking BLM. And I'm like, well, no, there are in some like pockets, but it's more of like analyzing a cell, right? Like, so you've got some people that are independent people, you got some operations that seem like a cell. And so it is a cell rather. And so you do have structure within some organizations, but they were trying to obliquely say something, which is bullshit. And I was like, no, pointing at the thing. And I kept, they asked like, can I show them proof? So I got them like, I was like, honestly, go to CrimeThink. Go to crimethink.com and see what the fuck they say there. Go look at how there is actually this structure in pockets. Now spend 5 minutes of your own going to research before you open your whore mouth and find out that there are pockets in every organization, group, or affiliation that do try to form organizational structures. So saying there isn't, like, obliquely just makes you a fucking disingenuous shit slime. And like, they just got upset and didn't look at it.
I mean,
It's like, no.
Guys, I know I have a very magnetic personality and body mass, but like,
he's fat. He has his own magnetic pull. By the way, it's a gravitational pull there, Jer, not a magnetic pull, but he has his own gravity.
I'm good, but I'm not that good. And,
I did get a couple people who were like,
no, but no one's saying that you're a Rizzler and a pimp. Like, what we're saying is that you overpay these women to a weird degree. You have a history in the past with Sydney Watson, where you simped to her to the tune of $250,000, set up a whole tea business for her. We're acting really.
Wait, he was simping for Sydney Watson? I like her content. I want to try her tea one day. But oh my gosh, I have no idea that Jeremy, the quarter pounder, Mr. fucking big man with no plan, I had no idea he was shooting above his fucking like shit that much. I thought he was just like, oh my fuck, what's the fucking jam with her? Like, did he have her on staff at a point too and do this same fucking weird ass shit? I need to go digging, not to be disrespectful to her, but because I want to disrespect him more appropriately.
Creepy with Sydney Watson, and she distanced herself from you and disavowed you. And it's the similar situation with these women, where you're paying these women to pretend to be your friend so that you can socialize with women and do your weird, creepy hitting on them and inappropriate comments about your bodily functions that you're clearly getting off on in some sick, twisted fucking way, and then using your position as their.
It's not like unreasonable. It's not strange for there to be dudes that like get off as, not just dudes, there's like people, right? Just people in general that do get some sense of arousal based upon their ability to expose you to information that might embarrass, shame, or upset you. Like there's the dude who was just glad to send his penis to everyone on a plane over Bluetooth years ago. In addition to that, there's like folks who like do dig fucking being like shat on, not, no pun intended, Mr. Shits His Pants Man. But like, no, some people even like shame and shit. So like, honestly, I don't know what the fuck he likes, but if I find out, I'm gonna make sure it's the most difficult thing to find in fucking ever. The whole world, just gonna be a void for it.
Our employer to put them into uncomfortable situations where we have Melanie Mack mouthing help me to Hannah Claire because she doesn't want to be alone with you at the bar because you're gonna get blackout drunk and get handsy, bro. That's what we're saying. And I don't think that that's an unreasonable thing to conclude based on your behavior that's all on videotape, let alone what's going on behind the scenes.
Big Jeremy was, and it wasn't even like a weight thing. Like I was no, he is like an extremely tall man, and like I'm tall, but like
I can't
so
forget what it was
she's just
called.
like, you know, fluffing his ego, trying to massage it, make him feel good, because she wants to keep this money flowing. She knows she isn't getting $120,000 a year anyway else, which is what Jeremy is paying Hannah Claire. You know, this is fucking unhinged. He pays her $500 an appearance, and she's on 4 times a fucking week. Sometimes
I wanted
more.
to download it on my Steam Deck on the way home, but instead I was planning our content for 2026 because I just think
work never stops.
well, you know, I look at my own
Tornado
analytics and I
fucked me.
look at
Got lifted up inside the
you know
scorpion
general comment of you know the way X is trending, which you take only kind of a small percentage of it. You look at what videos that you're doing that are doing good, and
So
there will always
once
be a
again,
time where you're like,
we have the Jeremy Hambley business meeting, the show about the show. The audience doesn't care about this. They want to hear you read the fucking news. But like, come on, dude, figure it out.
hey, maybe this topic's pretty important to me, and I know it's not necessarily going to perform well, but I'm still going to do video. But also, there's like, in a world of 100 different topics, maybe I pick the 3 or 4 that people are saying, hey, I'd like to watch this, you know?
Whoa! What is
Wait, he's gonna do the exact opposite of Dark Side Phil and actually pick the thing people want in his audience? Wow. I mean, bro, at least I tell y'all not to give me money and to put it into savings or something like that. Like, if I were here asking y'all for shit and I was like, no, fuck you, then I'd expect all of you all to rightfully tell me to go fuck myself and call me a dumb fucking whore. Thankfully and rightfully, please, because I would deserve it. He, on the other hand, tries to feign brokenness while then flaunting on Rollies, fancy planes for his wife, and other bullshit that no one needs to give a fuck about. I mean, we should, in that he's like a reprehensible and easily admonishable person. But like outside of that, like he's not fancy, is what I'm getting at. He's not fancy. He's not cool. He's just a little loser cuck bad bitch, little baby boy.
What a revolutionary idea. Maybe talk about things that people might actually want to watch. So what have you been doing this whole time? Picking things people don't want to watch? Like, what are we talking about?
People are mad that you watched a football game with your cast and stepdaughter Melanie Mack.
No one is mad that you watched a football. Like, this is so disingenuous with your crew. No, it's that you were trying to isolate Melanie Mack to go with you alone, and then she was clearly uncomfortable with it and sent out the rescue line to Hannah Claire to go and save her from the indignity of this solo meetup with you, Jer. That's what we're talking about. Like, whoa,
My camera's hella frozen again. I'll give it a second.
Dude. Oh, bro, you're just such a chad with your crew and your friends, and they're all just bitterly seething at your chadness, sire. Come on.
They even put out clips, and they were like,
yeah, these people
look
don't
how
even know that you're married to
uncomfortable-
Melanie's mom.
I know. That's right. Like, they'd be like, look at how uncomfortable the girls are around him.
Okay.
They are, though.
Chat, I didn't fart. Did you drop a bomb?
Did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear that.
Let me see if I shift in the seat.
No, I swear to God, I laughed.
Is it that sound? Is it that sound? I think it's that sound.
It's not making the noise. No. Oh, I think because you were talking while moving. I swear to God, guys, it wasn't me.
Hey, is it this sound? Is it that sound?
No, it went like a. It was funniest. I'm not gonna lie.
Did he just make a cat sound with his
it's
mouth?
okay, though.
That's
No one
respect.
farted, guys.
Okay.
I'm not sweeping shit.
I'm like, dude, we hung out every night. Everything was like hunky-dory. And like, you shouldn't have gone out to dinner with a girl without your wife. I'm like, the entire team went out every night.
I mean, you didn't like go
no,
out.
no, that's not true. And by the way, Jeremy in this very live stream is going to admit that he did go out solo with Melanie Mack the night before that. So Come on, bro. And by the way, it wasn't that, oh, you went out with the whole team. Like, this is, like, I can't believe we're having to go over this and over this and over this with this guy. You didn't plan on inviting the whole...
I can easily believe they have to go over and over and over and over this because he's a fucking liar who will make up anything to save his skin whenever he thinks it's at least bit compromised and tries to fucking save face when he doesn't even have a face to save. Holy fuck, he's a fucking
You planned
pussy.
on it being you and Melanie. Hannah Claire intervened, and you were clearly upset that she did. Stop trying to gaslight us, Jer. It's ridiculous.
Solo, like we moved as like a pack.
Yeah, I mean, the first night it was just me and Melanie, but that's because you guys weren't there yet.
Yeah.
Then like, but yeah, it was all very funny to watch. Like people were calling me.
I need to get 385.
Did you see this?
And come
You should
back to
probably
this
tell your wife in
position.
case she comes. I'm like,
If these
"Do you think
dudes
my
don't
wife-
drop 385
we've been together
coins,
for
the gold
20
ones,
years. Like,
I'm gonna fucking send them to the
no
quartering's
one's
house.
ever cheated after 20 years of marriage. It's never
You know
happened.
what I'm saying? Like, in fact, a lot of people have cheated after 20 years of marriage. Like, you know, a lot of people get fed up and bored at that point and step out on the relationship. Like, what sort of a cope is this?
Come on.
You think
I'd be the first one to bail if you were like that. Like I hate that kind of behavior and like.
So, Hannah, come on. Come on. This is so brutal for you to say. You know he's like that. You are disgusted by this guy on a daily basis. We see your reactions to him. You don't like him. You think he's a clown. You think he's a perv. Come on, Hannah. Like, do better. Like, shame on you for saying that shit. And it's all going to come out years later, right? Or months later down the line. And then what are you going to fucking say? Well, I have a baby at home. I had to sweep for it. I had to, you know, cover for him. It's okay. You know, that's your decision, Hannah. I hope you enjoy the money.
Of course, I'm not like that. And, you know,
Look, and by the way, he didn't do a straight up, hey, what a No. But it's doing this, like, work-wife shit. You know, it's like a work, it's like he's trying to make it like a work wife. Oh, we go for drinks together. Oh, shit. Hey, Mel, I'm kind of tired. Can I just stay in your hotel room? You know what I mean? Stop it, Jer. We know what's happening.
Jeremy received CBC coffee this weekend, loving it. Great.
I'm not sweeping. I'm doing the opposite. I'm saying he was doing it.
Yeah.
But in a,
It's okay.
not
He
in a,
misunderstands.
I'm trying to R her. No. It's a secret. Get it?
It's about the implication of what that clip is.
Thank you. The implication. There, the sound just happened, whatever it was. Ash, we heard the sound. Wait, bro,
I don't know.
I think it's your mask when it rubs on the mic.
Really?
I think so. There it is. There it is. See?
Well, that is
there
what it is.
There it is. You guys. Woo!
All right.
The whole thing was
Shark
funny. I was like
Gate
showing my wife,
avoided.
and she's like, "People are so dumb." It's like the
Funny too,
concept
because
of
we're living.
I didn't go to any of the parties. I stayed back in my hotel. Like I was as
By
good
the way,
of a
like
boy.
that's a loser thing to say. You didn't go to any of the parties because you weren't invited to any of the parties. No one wanted you there, Jeremy.
Yeah.
It was obvious by the way you were treated that you were the joke of the event, bud.
Yeah, by the way, if there was a party and he was invited, he'd be the first one there. He'd be early. He'd be like there at like 8. Everyone shows up at 8:30. He's there drinking like a cocktail alone.
Could have possibly been Jeremy. I love you, Borough, but the Bears. That was a hard.
What the fuck was that?
So now,
listen to
the
this.
boys. I could have possibly been Jeremy. I love you, Borough, but the Bears.
Okay,
Ouroboros. What is he talking about? You talking about the snake that endlessly eats its own tail, or is it his aura, or what? But now it's being brought up that Jer's Packers got fucking felted, and I put a big bet on the fucking Chicago Bears to felt Jer's Packers.
I wonder if he shits the fucking bed as well as his pants. Like, I just imagine that if he's having trouble in his relationship, it's probably that he shits the bed too, you know? Like, not to be too fucking rude and crass, but to be rude and crass, I do feel like this man is the kind of dude who would shit the bed and blame his wife for it.
Knowing that the universe would felt fucking Jer and he would lose. What's funny is, it really feels sometimes like it's a cosmic, like the universe aligns just to felt Jer. Like, for instance, I tuned in to Quartering show today, like an hour in randomly, and it was him complaining about this shit. So I knew that we would be able to go back and clip it. It's really amazing. Like, I really believe that everything in the world is lining up against Jer. And it's God's will that he be fucking felted, buddy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this is definitely a divine
The
thing.
way that the no, but you gotta say, like, the way the Packers lost that game.
Oh, it was like a
is why I
miracle?
think it's divine. And no, it actually was. So mathematically, there was no way the Bears should have been able to win the game. Like, if the Packers got the ball back, the game was going to end. They were going to kneel it down and win.
Yeah.
But somehow the Chicago Bears pulled off an onside kick, which the chances of this happening, I think, is less than 2%.
Ooh.
And that was before you had to declare it. And they declared the onside kick, and the Packers fucking bobbled the ball, and the Bears fucking got it back, went down, scored the touchdown, fucking tied the game, and then won in overtime. And they were up 10 with like less than 2 minutes left.
Oh!
It was just like the ultimate fucking felt. And the whole time I didn't even sweat it. Like, I just genuinely believed in my heart that the Packers were going to lose to Feltier, and they did. And I know he fucking melted down drunk at the bar and lost his fucking mind. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Wow. It's like Angels in the outfield, except opposite. Instead of the Angels helping the players, the Angels are like hitting the ball away, stopping passes.
That was a heartbreaker.
Holding their legs as they're running like this, you know?
I watched that game with Melanie and
Like
a
47
bar
to get
full of
extra
people,
shards? Hell
not
yes.
alone in my hotel room.
I was
And,
part of it.
Like,
I was there as
so
long
you can't ever cheat on your wife in a bar full of people? Like, what are we talking about? So you did watch it alone with Mel, but there was a bar full of people there? So there is no way you could have been flirting or anything salacious or untoward or unprofessional happen.
It's not hard to flirt in a bar full of people. One time someone flirted with me mid-conversation with the bartender, just turned and asked me if I'd like be their girlfriend or some shit. Like, bro, just for the fucking point of it, it's not fucking hard. I'm pretty sure that's how most people do it. I'm the weirdo that doesn't want to go to the bar and expects that, like, hobbies are the true gateway to finding lasting fucking peace. And you know what? I'd think that I'm accurate, if not outright correct. Meet someone who digs the same bullshit you dig, oh, it'll be fucking winning. Always, bros. Always. So, you know, put the hobby bros before the hoes. Don't be a hoe. And, I don't know, win. Just win.
Right?
Elbow touching.
Jer, whatever.
Come on,
What a
Jer.
cope, dude.
Come on, Jer.
But nothing happened afterwards. You know, like something could have happened afterwards. We don't know. Like, it's not a good argument.
Yeah. We picked a bad restaurant for our last meal. They closed down early. I guess.
Okay, hang on.
Picked a bad
Now
restaurant
we're
for
crying about
our
the
last meal. They closed down early.
But that sentence, did you hear this?
We picked a bad restaurant for our last meal.
For car or
I feel like the best relationships possibly start at like maker spaces and hacker spaces. Like, I'm just riffing off my fucking dome here. But like, if I were to expect where the best probability of finding like eternal fucking matrimony, it's probably going to be at a hacker space.
Carly Carm last meal? Carly Carm. I don't like blackout.
Like
Carly Carm. What did he say?
Closed down early. I guess they had like a private event. The service was horrible. And the food was mid. But everywhere else we ate was good. You know.
And you did pick like the most classic like sports bar, like, you know, I can understand why you went with that one.
If I was
everything I've heard about the Packers game, you guys were supposed to win, and it was just like what, that last quarter that was crazy.
We gave up 10 points in like the
last quarter. Get it? Quartering. Everything with his life is quarter. You know?
Quarter million, yeah.
last 2 minutes and then lost in overtime. It was very, very bad. And then like I hope to like sustain on the coping tears of Bears
Yeah,
fan. all
so
the
Jared, like
Oh,
after
he
the
shouldn't say
Amfest
coping with his own
disaster,
mouth. It's
being
clippable.
humiliated, big dog. No one would do interviews with him. He had to pack up his own shit, set up his own shit. Technical disasters abounded. Everyone was at each other's throats. His one saving grace was that at least I'll get to dunk on the Chicago Bears. And just to put it in historical perspective, in their last 20 games, the Green Bay Packers have won 18 of them. So in the last 10 years, the Bears have only beat the Packers 3 times. And one of them was yesterday, or the day before. Like,
way home. Instead, the game ended at like maybe 10 or 11. Called my wife. She's like, I know. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to
Did she
bed.
watch it at home to like?
She's not a sports fan, but she was kind of keeping an eye on it because which I told her I would call her after the game. And she was like, you just want to go to bed, don't you? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, and I had like many outbursts, not negative ones. Like,
Oh my God, you think
We're meant
outbursts?
to believe that Jer only had positive outbursts in public that embarrassed himself and Melanie Mack. No, I'm pretty sure this guy was screaming at the TV every play, dude. Fucking shitter.
Oh, you know he was
Positive
shitter,
outbursts?
screaming about us and haters and Josh Moon.
Who uses the term outburst in a positive fashion? You know, he realized I was making a lot of outbursts, and he had to walk it back because he realized how it sounds. Positive outbursts, though.
I've never heard the term positive outburst. You're right. It's always a negative connotation to that.
Packers had a good play, and the hotel bar was not a sports bar. And then so I was
not a what bar? Listen to this. I can't.
Ones like when Packers had a good play, and the hotel bar was not a sports bar.
Sports bar.
A sports bar. Like a mushroom
Slurring.
bar.
He's drunk, isn't he?
And then so I was just like, I'm from Wisconsin, and people were like, okay, you know. And then a couple Bears fans were lingering around after the loss, which is fine. I can take the heat.
The Bears fans were dunking on him at the bar. Can you imagine?
The Bears fans should dunk on him at the bar.
Anything to
He
have been
deserves
able
it.
to see it live.
He's kind of a coach.
Jer, his entire event's been a disaster. He lost
More than
tens of
kinda.
thousands of dollars on this event. Nothing to show for it. Totally humiliated. His football team gets blown out. And then a bunch of fucking guys from Chicago are just chirping him and just being insufferable about how they felt at the Packers for the first time in years.
Bro, that's actually brutal. What a bad vacation.
But yeah, it was a very weird drama. That really, I mean, it didn't really gain any legs, but it was just like, yeah, Jeremy was actually creeping on Luke, but of course Luke won't come forward because no one will believe him. Yeah, that's
They're
true.
not creeping on each other. They're fully committed in their bromance.
We're in a relationship. Yeah. No drama from me and Luke sharing a hotel room the last event. Nobody said we were having a
Jeremy, come on. There's obviously a difference between two heterosexual, at least you hope so, men sharing a hotel room, Jer.
Honestly, kind of hope the quarter, like if he and Luke sharing a room is fine because it's two heterosexual men. Kind of feel like we're gonna find out the quartering is like at least a bi man, you know?
And you, as the boss of a female employee that you clearly find attractive, that you make all sorts of weird innuendos about her feet on a near daily fucking basis, bud, trying to bring her alone to a sports bar to get drunk and watch football with you. And she clearly was uncomfortable at the thought and asked for help from her coworker so she didn't have to go alone. There's a big difference between those two things, right? Like, come on. It's such a lazy gaslight.
It's like it's like a straw man. It's like, oh, no one's saying that I'm gay with Luke. It's like, yeah, that's not but now I'm gonna start looking, you know, maybe there is gay shit.
Maybe he is
happening.
gay.
You never know. Shared a hotel room? What do you mean?
any kind of gay love. But
Should they have said that?
well, if they knew any better about Luke. I mean, Luke is going on 40 and single. I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
What is the relentless bullying of Luke? I don't know. Did Luke do something like at the convention? Because even Kyle Rittenhouse was dunking on him, and Kyle's a nice guy. Like, what happened? Like, why is everyone so pissed at Luke? Is it really just that he's autistic? Is that it?
Oh, he's 40 and he's single. There's something wrong with him, you know? He's fucking okay.
And yeah, it was. I learned a lot about.
No, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, when you see a group of people making fun of someone, it's easier to just jump on it. So I don't know. Doesn't even take it. Like, I was gonna say, well, he's one of my autistic cohorts, but no, it's just like when you see like someone's boss and their coworkers taking a shit on them, wouldn't it make it easier? Like, a group of motherfuckers is way more apt at making someone feel small than like the one outcast motherfucker trying to make them feel small. And when you walk into an area where it's already an established norm, it's like doubly easy. It was just shitty because like Luke's the one that has like, well, Luke and Hannah Claire are like the two people that actually should have been at AmFest. Like, Melody was wearing her fucking Labubu, and fucking Quarter Poundering was like, and then again, Luke was wearing fucking like briefs for going into a pool, and Melody was wearing a Labubu with jeans with a fucking like band shirt on. Like, it's just so messy. They so tacky.
Really, Hannah Claire got thrust into.
Did you have to use the word thrust during this fucking situation?
But who thrust her into that role that she was unprepared for and unable to execute? It was you, so that she would be the fall guy for why guests weren't booked. You told her for the first time while she was live on the air that she was the booker, Jer. Come on.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Using the word thrust, though, in the middle of these allegations.
These allegations.
Full-time booker, and like, I was like, God, people kept coming up like, talk to Hannah Claire, talk to Hannah Claire, talk to Hannah Claire. And
Hannah getting a raise for this?
But she did great. The guests were, I mean, basically considering how thrown together it was, my only regret was not bringing lights.
That was your only regret?
Considering how
pressing accident. If you're not going to do it right, why do it at all? And it's your fans' money that got...
If you're not gonna do it right, why the fuck do it at all? I mean, if you're on your own, iteration and failure is fine. But he surprised his crew with this. He didn't talk with anybody appropriately. And he was like, hey, surprise butt stuff. Nope, he did talk about butt stuff a lot at AmFest, which was outright fucking lovely segue. You thought I was gonna say, hey, surprise, butt sex. No, I was gonna say, hey, surprise, and lead it into him talking about his fucking ass, his shit, how he pisses, how he likes pissing in the snow. He's just a messy fucking man. He's a fucking mongrel. It's fucking weak. But that's him. And do I have to accept him like I accept everyone? I mean, I accept what he is and what he does. He's a nasty bitch. I accepted him.
Wasted on this, man.
I'm gonna be real. Considering it was ramshackled, it was still terrible. You know, you and I, if we were there, we'd still do a show. It'd be like bad lights and audio, but we'd still be like be making jokes or whatever. They were discussing the water, who's getting the water, who's you know what I mean? It
was just such amateur hour. Like, fill the time, say something, go on a rant about something that pisses you off. Like, it's not hard.
Yeah,
you know,
no rants, no passion.
Should have brought lights because I was kind of sitting in a dark corner over at the end there.
He was in a dark corner. He was in the cup corner, and it was dark. Like, he's admitting it. He was in the literally shaftiest part of Grifter Row, in the dark cup corner next to the emergency door. Come on, we were promised he was gonna be in the news row. Like, come on. Media Row.
Like, not just was he promising he was gonna be like in Media Row, he was promising it to people while asking for money. And like, bro is like fucking up so hard, I don't think he knows it. And I honestly hope that when he finds out, we all get to look and laugh. Like, not to be a shithead, but to be a bit of a shithead. Just imagine laughing at his fucking like own self-bequeathed fucking shitstorm fall. Not even a downfall. Just a shitstorm fall. The kind of thing you talk yourself into and only you could have talked yourself out of, but you dug so deep that now you're just there. That's where he is. I guess good for him. I guess. I don't fucking... I wouldn't consider it good, but I mean, fuck it. Do you, I guess. Dumbass. Oh, that's like calling him a dumbass gives a bad name to dumbasses. Like, I'll call myself a dumb bitch all night and all day. Like, I'm about, like, punching, like, left and right with that one to my other fucking dumbass shitheads. This man is just a weak little pussy-ass bitch. Oh, and did I mention he shits his pants? Good, because I should have mentioned that part.
Should have brought lights, because I was kind of sitting in a dark corner over at the end there.
Cornering!
A congressman. I'm sure Tom Tiffany was like, what is this Ricky Dink opera?
Oh my god! Yeah, he was. Like, we saw that when we called it out for what it was, right? Come on.
As a
water before we start then.
Yeah, just because I want to promote the stream in 2026 bigger, and so
we heard this last year.
I need that.
Yeah,
no, remember
Here's
like
his brilliant
I'm changing my content up. We're doing this. We're doing memes now. We're
let's make this
editing,
man regret
remember?
us.
None of that happened. By the way, then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do one show a week. It's gonna be on the paywall." Never happened. Oh, I'm gonna do. Never happened. Everything he promises never happens. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna take some clips that I think will transfer good to like my main channel.
So this
or to
is
my
his
Jeremy
plan,
Hamble
is to get even lazier. And instead of reading the news articles separately pre-recorded, he's going to cut out the live streams and paste those to his channel instead. And he thinks that that will drive traffic to his live stream. That people will just be so riveted by these clips that are junk that they'll go watch it live. That's his plan.
I think he bought 20,000 subs, bro.
I'm sure he did.
I'm gonna show you. Look at this.
How far is Kino out till over? Like 17-ish minutes?
It's the
Yeah, I'm
AmFest
down with
boosted,
that.
so he can
Let's just
go
full
and
screen
say he
Kino.
had this big influx.
Y'all, we're gonna full screen the Kino casinos, because like 156 minutes out of 2 hours, sorry, 1 hour and 56 out of 217. I mean, hell yeah, bro. Let's let them take center fucking stage for my fucking what? How do the fuck do I shit-eating grin? There we go. See, I mush mouth too. So if I talk shit on Mr. Quarter Pounder and his lack of ability to speak, I'm just punching to the side, not up, not down. I'm just taking a shit on the man who shits his pants.
So look,
like
20,000,
so
right?
The views are down. Like, but look, the views are down to their lowest ever. Like on the chart, the views are so fucking low. And then magically, there's this huge influx of subs that doesn't at all correlate with the viewership going down. And it's an even 20,000. Huh.
You know, it's the lowest his views have been since.
What's even the point?
September. Oh, there's our channel. Oh, look, we're going up.
Oh, look, it's going up, actually.
We took this our month off, though. We did take a month off. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's so funny. Nothing to see here.
channel, promote them to come watch the live stream.
Timestamps are in.
Because, you know,
that
I
way I
think
can run
that
off when it's done.
2026 is going to be obviously a very important year.
It's the last year of Quarter Cap. Let's be real. Judgment Day is coming. Quarter 2 of 2026, the show's dead. I don't think they make it through the summer. I really don't. I really don't.
I think he's making it to Christmas next year.
You really think? I don't think so.
I think
the plug is being pulled. He might like if we were to actually just back off, he would let it die. The only reason he will persist in losing this money is to try and salvage his pride.
Yeah.
So he's probably just keep A-logging him, and then he'll keep producing the content and losing money and spiraling, and then we'll just keep clipping it like it's great.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be a year where there's going to be a lot of jockeying. There's going to be a lot of, fighting, which I think is good. Iron sharpens iron. Well, really, I mean, ultimately, I still think the future of content is short form content and live streams. And so that's really going to be a...
Wait. The future of content is short and long. Yeah. What else is there? Okay.
Well, there's a 9 to 13 minute reading the news video, which is actually the only part of Jeremy's business that's profitable. Both in live streaming and short form, he gets absolutely nothing. So he is a dinosaur. He's a relic of the past, and his time is up. Our time is now.
Yep, it is.
Focus in. You know, really what you get from me in particular now, that's not going away. It just means I'm going to get up an hour earlier a day. And
oh wow! Oh, another video. We got 7 videos every day now. Okay.
And stupid lives, you know, stupid short form content, and
be a
stuff
TikTok
like that.
star. You're
I've
looking
been
at
working.
the next TikTok
Oh,
dance.
the TikTok shorts, the YouTube shorts.
So he actually is planning on starting a TikTok, which is so embarrassing. Like Jerry's going to do TikTok dances.
Oh my god!
Dang.
That's right. I've been working on a couple of different things for TikTok, a different set for TikTok.
Do you really think it's the set that's the problem? Like,
are you kidding me, bro? How do you wait?
We put a new set in, then the TikTok's gonna go viral, bro.
I'm actually fucking stunned.
No one is ever gonna watch your truffle shuffles on TikTok, Jer. It's not happening.
TikTok where I stand, and it's like more vertical format.
I'd watch him do the truffle
he's gonna
shuffle.
stand already. I don't believe him.
Like, if he's gonna truffle shuffle, why the fuck wouldn't I watch? I'll clip little bits of it, and I'll make him do a different dance, do a different song.
Why would you have? He thinks vertical that you have to stand. So wait, your whole body's gonna be on my phone? Are you kidding?
We're gonna see his belly jiggling like a bowl full of jelly. Like, what are we doing here?
An X2
Any
and YouTube
vertical
Shorts.
platform, I would assume.
Yeah. So it's, you know, it's just, you know, if you want to hang on, you know, I've been doing this a long time.
He's hanging on. Could you guys
Barely
hang on?
by his fingernails, and he is about to lose it all, guys.
It's the cat, you know, the motivational a poster with the cat hang in there.
Hang in there. That's so funny.
If you want to stay, you know, if you want to grow your audience, you can't just keep doing the same thing forever and ever and ever. So unfortunately, that means just working more and more and more and more. But that's, you know, that's going to be it. Yeah, I have to talk to the brain rotted. I do. It's part of the.
What a
you know, it's easy to just
Ministry, guys. He's got to do it.
Yeah,
you are
the
brain
talking
rotted.
heads aspect, and then the, you know, a lot of people saying how Erica Kirk should and shouldn't act.
Right. My audio's doubling before I.
Oh, let me get rid of that.
The audio failed again.
God. What did Tim Dillon say? Go out on a stream of fireworks and sparklers and stand there in a glittering pantsuit and talk about electing JD Vance 3 months after your husband was killed. Many people feel something off about that. I mean, yeah. I'm assuming they're faulting Tim Dillon.
Let me get rid of that.
Yeah, they're arguing against it.
It's all very weird. I will say my experience at Amfest was extremely positive. I don't.
Since he's never gonna get to it, I announced that I'll be bringing in Wait, what? What the fuck does Rokana say? And announced that that we are bringing inherent competition against Bondi. DOJ cowers and re-releases the 119-page document now with minimal redactions. Massey and I are different. We do not do memes or speeches. We take it to the federal prep system. Okay, and then Homeland Security or Department of Justice says what now? A document now with minimal redactions, documents and photos will continue to be reviewed consistent with the law and with abundance of caution for victims and their families. Okay. The law requires that all files should have already been released. Excessive redactions to protect politically exposed persons, such as President Donald Trump, are not permitted. Files have been redacted for no legitimate reason without explanation. Yeah, I'd say that that's a relevant fucking little post on X. It's kind of like, that is definitely a good fucking community note.
I don't know if I'd go back.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
We won.
There
we
it
win.
is. It was super positive, but he wouldn't go back. So it wasn't positive. It was a total disaster and a failure. Jer, come on. Be honest. Come on.
Bro, you know for a fact, if he was invited to a party, if he made some views and some money, he'd be back the next year front in line. Like, wasn't positive, negative. Everything was terrible.
Without more help, because it was very stressful. Like,
intense.
Yeah, setting everything up every day, tearing it down every day, you know, shipping stuff out there.
Get ready. This is the
and then also
humiliation
being-
right here.
Right? Yeah.
The host, like,
Yeah.
I noticed something, and basically nobody set up their own booth. I was the only guy.
Are you?
Oh, the shame of it, Jer, that you were like a common fucking wagey having to set up your own set and tear it down. Everyone else had a crew of staffers doing all the manual labor for them, but you were too broke to afford to do it right, and you looked like a total joke at the event. Nice.
I mean, like, doing your own work isn't inherently going to make you look a joke. It's that when you do your own work after bragging about being a multimillionaire who also begs for money constantly, then there's the right confluence of shit to look like a fucking joke. It's not just one part of it. If you are willing to be in charge of an organization, pay yourself less than your employees, get your fingers dirty so they don't have to, I can respect you. It's that I have nothing to base, like, he has nothing endearing. There are zero redeeming qualities about this man. He is absolutely a fucking joke. Holy fucking shit. The quarter poundering. It sounds like he tried to spell the quarter king and just mistyped it and just went with it.
Nice. Clean it up, Jer.
There, setting up my own booth. Everyone else had a crew of
It's a
Mexicans. Like, it actually, I shouldn't
You
say
couldn't
that.
even
The OMG
afford
guys
Mexicans? Like, you couldn't even afford a crew of Mexicans. Like, how much would it really cost? A couple $100?
Yeah, 200.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, bro, like, you're paying them in cash.
You pay them
like,
in
get
gear.
2 Mexican laborers. Like, come on.
Pay
But
them in
I guess
fucking
that wasn't
weed.
factored into the $15,000, you know?
Oh my gosh.
crew. I shouldn't say that. James O'Keefe's team was there, but it wasn't James O'Keefe setting it up. I'll say that.
Wait,
This is so
wait.
embarrassing for him.
You're telling me the actual event set up everyone else and not their teams? Was this guy gypped?
Of course he was. Of course he was.
Oh my god.
That wasn't James O'Keefe taking it down either.
Why the f would James O'Keefe touch a microphone unless he's talking
Yeah,
into
so
it?
Jeremy's racetrack sent a packet up, says, I was at a trade convention and we had to pay the venue to handle our booth. Yeah, that's typically how it works, and they charge you like racket prices where they won't even let you move in your own shit. I'm surprised they let Jeremy move in his own coffee, because a lot of these places, these convention centers, are unionized and they make you pay their crazy rates to move everything in. So I'm really surprised that Jer got felted like this and had to set everything up himself. Normally, they don't even let you do that.
I think they go, okay, this guy wants to, like, all right, they moved all the stuff from the back area, the chairs, like I said earlier, and gave him a spot. And they're like, we don't have any more. We didn't promise the workers that they'd have to do this, so he's got to set it up himself. Okay, make it 35% off. We'll say it's a discount, but he has to set up his own booth.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Shannon's good. The blue collar workers saw him and thought he was one of them, so they didn't assist. Maybe
sure,
he's dressed like a fucking bum.
So it's all very weird, but
pull people out prematurely, and I find that to be interesting. It does. Shut up.
Yep, there it is.
There it is. Jer's laughing at the word prematurely.
I think they're
Tom slash
Tell him,
ordering.
Hannah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bro, those eyes. He never sleeps.
This is a
We're almost
Click the
through
link in the
this.
description down below.
Oh, it's
all right.
that
I'm
Morgan
6
and Morgan
hours.
ad. I remember at
Yeah.
Amfest, you were like, I'm not sure the audio played.
Yeah. I don't know. I have some reads to make up for them, I think, but
We just
I
make
don't
up
think
the
they
reads.
care.
I
They
really
don't-
don't think they're paying any attention. Are we supposed to believe there's someone from Morgan and Morgan actually watching the show to ensure compliance on the ad reads? They're like,
Night, homie. I'm not secretly fucking with like getting OpenSSH config on Windblows to be a bit more tight. But if I were, I wouldn't admit it. But hey, you take care. Thanks for hanging out. Lovely having the night to chat with you. I'll be on for a bit longer, then I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I might honestly take your lead on this. Yeah, I'm gonna get offline. Fuck this. Y'all, if y'all want Kino's video, you can go to their channel. I have some shit I want to get to anyway. You're fucking accurate, and I'm like getting distracted anyway. I want to make a sandwich and shit. So I'm gonna like bother some nifty people about some nifty computer shit and be off the stream. And I just want y'all to have a lovely one. Got timestamps in already if y'all want to see anything we've been looking at today. If y'all want to support Kino Casino, there's their shit. Thank y'all for being, thank y'all for breathing, thank y'all for everything epic. If y'all want Jupiter Dev stuff, like this person seems cool as tits. So, I don't know, I'm out. Take care. I'll be around on Discord and shit. And, you know, there's something I gotta do. I gotta bother a person about a thing or something. Alright, peace out, y'all. Thank you. Sorry for getting halfway distracted at the end. I was like fucking with like how I'm gonna automate the fucking SSH config on Windows. Alright, heart y'all immensely. Please be well. Please take care of yourselves. Be good to people. Homie, thanks for actually looking out for the youth and being an appropriate adult. Appreciate you. Keep on that shit. That is important and impactful, and I think it does the world. So, night.